Okay, so you were about to enter this door leading under the tower, then.
Correct.
Yes.
Do you want to set up some kind of marching order? It looks like it's only wide enough to walk single file.
Oh, we've got a single file marching order, haven't
Quite possibly, but I haven't got it on screen anywhere. It might be an
we?
idea to put one if somebody created one in the journal.
What was the link to our wiki area? I want to read up on some stuff when I get a chance.
Wookie, I shall give it you just there. God, can't remember my keys.
Door opening.
Well, I was thinking maybe the smart thing to do is one or two of us sneak in, with the rest following 20 yards back. Potentially Cade maybe casting invisibility or something on a couple of people.
Oh, right, so it's just a base page. That's no good.
Yeah, these are set up from when we got Ibriton and Madurian.
I mean, if you want, I can cast invisibility on two of you. That's not a problem.
I mean, they know we're here.
So what difference invisibility gonna make?
It gives us. Oh, I don't have access to it.
It give you surprise for those people.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I can make two of you invisible. However, when you attack, it will, come off.
Yeah. It'd probably be better making the stealthiest people invisible, wouldn't it?
Sure.
Agreed.
Because even though they're invisible, they can still make noise.
Correct. But you can't be targeted, at least. Can't be seen, you can't be targeted.
Nope, cannot be directly targeted.
Yeah.
What's your stealth like, Blue Eye?
Stealth?
Yeah.
Five.
Oh, decentish then.
You also have got you're proficient in yours, aren't you?
Yeah.
Not proficient in it.
Mine's +5.
So yeah, if somebody can create a marching order in a play journal, that'd be helpful. You know how to do it?
I'm just trying to get into it clean. I'll be there in a second.
Yeah, I'm just sorting my character out.
What is the matching order? I can do it.
Well, the normal one we'd got for 5 foot wide corridor for doing single file. It used to be Ergrim up front. So I'm assuming you'd take the place of Ergrim.
How has it been that long?
Yeah. Blue High. And then it used to be Hibriton. So I'm assuming for Fook takes that place. And then it would have been me. And then Adarin at the back. So I'm assuming Cade would take the position at the back.
As wherever you want me, I'm happy.
Yeah, put the wizard at the back.
I mean, usually I'm at the back, and I'm happy with that because my armor class is okay, and I can come into the fight around later usually.
Or if we
Do a little high then
stick
if
you
you
in the
want.
middle,
Ooh.
if we stick you in the middle, it's because you'll normally have the light,
Ah, yeah, that's true.
and plus then for healing, you're close to everyone because you're in the middle.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's fair enough.
So do you want me to make any of you invisible or not?
Well, if we're going to make people invisible,
Mm-hmm.
then the better options are probably going to be me and Lu Hai, then I would imagine.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, yeah. I'd have thought so.
So then we're going to have to check their traps as well.
Well, if you
What I can do as well is so that we're not having any light in front of me and Lu Hai, because Lu Hai is obviously going to have an issue. I'll cast dark vision on him when we go in.
oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
How long does that last?
8 hours.
Invisibility is only 1 hour.
You'll be long dead
the,
before then.
The dark vision will help because then we won't have to have any light signaling where we are, which will nullify the invisibility.
Yep, agreed.
So
Well, we won't.
I missed that. Can you repeat your sentence regarding dark vision?
Yeah, if I cast it on Lu Hai, it means that we don't have to use a light, which would ruin the invisibility.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because at the moment, the issue is he doesn't have dark vision, but I do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, oh, there we go. Excellent. Thank you for that. The marching order in the journal. So I probably mentioned this before, but yeah, everybody can make their own, write their own personal journal things in the journal tab, and you can make it available to whoever you want.
All right, because I've put windborne details and safety in there. Are they not available to everyone?
No, you have to
Yes,
write.
it is. Unless you've put that through player out. There is one called Safeton, sorry. Which is on
it's
smiley
still gone.
face, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Why is
sorry.
that not
Yeah,
available?
sorry. It's in. I didn't see it at first. It's in the player journal. I'll drag the marching order into the player journal as well.
All the safety information's been deleted.
Well, it's
Oh.
probably because the general Safeton one, which overwrote it, I'm thinking.
Oh, that's strange.
No, it's just all gone. It's all been deleted. Like Dan says, it's just replaced with an unhappy face.
Yeah.
That's strange.
That is odd.
That was probably Dyson.
Did I don't know. I haven't deleted any of that stuff. It's odd. Had you put much in it?
It was just all the stuff about Safeton that we've found, like the names of people and places and stuff like that.
It might be still in where does it keep it? I think it keeps it in app folder, so it might still be there. Maybe I can't imagine how it got deleted. That looked like somebody's, especially with a sad face there. That looks like somebody's done that.
Yeah.
Open it and close it again. Tell me what you see.
Hang on.
Yeah, Louis was here.
So what it seems to happen is it all of us can edit it when it's a
Yeah,
shared one.
yeah. That is
So
good.
I think what happened is the last one of us typed in something and it just overrode the rest.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So one person did, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously somebody's obviously accidentally deleted it, or unless somebody.
No,
I
no,
doubt.
no. It's more simple than that. If you didn't see what was in there until you closed it and reopened it. So let's say you've got 2 or 3 people typing in Safeton notes. Like I might have tried it. I mean, I can't remember if I did, but I might have tried it. And you happen to hit enter in different orders. It's the last person who hits enter that gets his entry. The rest get overwritten.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll put one in for Saltmarsh as well now. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, maybe it might be an idea to put the stuff
Yeah.
that's your own into like a separate folder, like give yourself a named folder, or even put your name in the title of the journal entries you're creating.
Yeah, do it in the title, and that way, if
And
somebody else, if 2 or 3 people write Safeton articles, they'll all appear.
yeah, and that if you do actually want to, you can ask somebody if you want to edit somebody else's journal entries.
Yeah,
I was going to
exactly.
say, if you shared your own journal entries, does it lock them to you so only you can edit, or does it mean that anyone can edit your own shared journal entries?
I think anybody can.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, I did not create that Safeton one, and I just edited it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I created the Safeton one and put it on.
I mean, it'll depend on if you right click on it, you can configure. Well, I can. I don't know if you can. You can configure.
No, we can't. You can only export or import data.
All right. Okay. Well, I can set permissions on something. So if you have a journal that you absolutely want, like protecting, so nobody else can edit it, I can do that I can do that for you. Or if you want it secret, I can also do that for you, so that only you can see it. But of course, I can see everything.
Yeah. Well, that Saltmarsh one can be locked down because we've got all the information that we needed.
Huh?
Well, all the information on there is what we've got. So I don't think there's anything else to add on to it.
I think we start mashing it anyway, so.
So yeah, so there you go. I put all players by default are just observers of that journal entry, but Obold owns it. So only Obold, in theory, only Obold should be able to edit it. Everybody else should be able to look at it, but only Obold can edit it. So like I say, if you want that doing with any journals you make, then just let me know and I can do it. It just takes 2 seconds. So we got a marching order. Tackling Luhai, Fafuk, Obold, and Cade. Did you say you weren't using? You weren't carrying a light source?
No, for Fook's got a light source.
Okay.
yeah,
But I'm casting Dark Vision on Luhai.
Uh-huh.
And I am casting
So Fafuk's got light source.
invisibility on 3rd level on the 2 monks.
Okay. And what's the spacing? Are we just like directly behind each other, or are you like 5 foot apart, or what?
I wouldn't be in one place because of a fireball, so we should space out, guys. What do you think?
You have to space out.
Depends on the size of the place.
Yes, it does. You'd have to space to avoid being hit by a fireball. You'd have to space out a very long way in a 5 foot wide corridor.
So if everybody did a 5 foot space, would one person be in the middle of dungeon and another
What do they not do?
person be still
Volume
at
anymore?
doorway?
No, fireballs don't expand
No, they don't expand
around
anymore,
one
do they?
space. Yeah,
No,
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 They removed the volume thing as well, didn't they?
yeah.
Feel they don't. It's only a 20-foot radius thing.
Yeah, they used to
So
have
10
volume
foot
of them.
apart. So 10 foot apart at most is going to get 2 people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, spread
that's what
rank.
we should do.
Yeah, just spread rank columns, but it doesn't have the volume like they used to do.
No, it's not an action movie like in the tunnel. The flame is flying forward for 150 feet. It doesn't work like that. It's not Die Hard or something like anymore.
Right. Anyway, so again, so what's the spacing, if any?
10 feet.
10 feet apart between each person.
Yep.
Wow, that's a lot.
But me and Luhai are going further forward because we've got invisibility on.
So how far forward is? How far ahead is tackling and? Oh, I've got wrong marching order.
Yeah, because that's this normal single file one. But in this instance, me and Luhai are going to be turned invisible. And
Right.
we're going ahead of the normal part, the normal single file.
Okay.
Hopefully to try and catch them.
Them two being together as well and invisible, they don't really need to be spread 10 foot apart, do they? I mean, if you want to be, you can be, but that's on you.
So I think what I would do, you should be like, I don't know, 30, 40 feet ahead of us, the two of you. And we should, together or separate, whatever you prefer. And, we should be behind you with 10 feet, spacing between the three of us. Each. Or something like that.
So we got Luhai. Oh well, they should maybe just done this in first place. And then we've got tackling. Fafouk. Don't move it. Leave it alone. And Cade. Okay, and we've got 10 feet between each person.
I think that's going to be a bit too much.
It is a bit. It is a long. So yeah, that's 5, 10, 20, 30, 30. So you spread out over 35 feet.
That sounds about right.
And how about the space between Obold and Luhai?
We want to be fairly close together, to be fair. So only about 5 feet in between us.
Uh-huh. Ooh, that didn't work. Very well.
Stop trying to be clever.
Yeah, always a mistake.
Let him play with his toys, don't worry.
There we go. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Right then. And it's out. Did you decide on the spacing between the monks and tackling?
I think we probably need to be something like 30 foot ahead
I
if we're
agree.
going to take advantage of the invisibility.
Righto.
Even if they see us, if they have no way of seeing invisibility, you can catch them out because they're gonna
Yeah.
concentrate firepower on us, not on you.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm thinking because it allows us to get into a room if possible.
Yeah. I mean, let's see if it works out, but that's the plan.
Oh dear. Okay. Is that it? Are you gonna
Oh.
set off?
Yeah.
Righty.
So we've got a torch that glows green, but
Yeah.
that probably gives us some weird effects. So I'll probably cast the light cantrip that just runs for an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been wondering wondering about that as well. Coloured lights. I mean, it's not exactly dim light, but it's not exactly what you call normal bright light either.
Well, you've got serious problems when you come across
Colours,
anything
yeah,
that
because
yeah,
everything's going to
yeah.
look black. So in effect, it's going to be, yeah. But like I say, I've been pondering that. So yeah, I've got a coloured light has got limited use. Where are we? Saltmarsh.
But before we head down, I mean, do you guys want any further spells on you? I mean, I've got Warding Bond available, but I could cast it once, lasts an hour, but you have to be within 60 foot.
And what
You
does
guys,
that do?
well, it gives you a bit of protection, reduced damage, better save, but it's got a range limitation, 60 foot.
So they always have to be less than 60 foot from you.
Correct.
How long does it take to cast?
Around. It's an action.
Right.
I mean, I can say that for combat.
Yeah,
I
I'd
would
save
just
that for combat.
Okay.
cast it in the first round of combat.
Yeah,
If you
no
think-
worries.
if you think it's a viable option.
Yep, perfect. Right, let's crack on.
Can you cast silence?
Yes.
Okay, that would be my first choice against the wizard.
Yeah, I've
I've
taken it. I've taken it knowing we were going into the tower.
I've got that as well.
Yeah, just mess with him.
Right. Okay then.
All right.
So beyond the door is a spiral staircase that descends into the dark. So 30 feet ahead. So you wait a while, letting Luhai and Obold go ahead. Are you just waiting a certain amount of time, or is there are they giving you a signal when they've reached a certain distance?
Well, 30 feet, I mean, is around.
Yeah, you
So
could
we give them 6 seconds, then we follow.
Yeah, you could estimate it. Yeah. So you're just gonna right. Okay.
Yeah, 6 seconds. We wait and we go in.
We're going cautiously, stealthing Philip.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, it's not 6 seconds. It's not 6 seconds normally because that's in combat. You're moving a lot faster in combat.
Oh, okay.
Outside of combat, you move more cautiously.
Okay.
6 seconds to do 10 meters.
Yeah.
Well, we're supposed to be superhuman, though, aren't we? To be fair, compared to the average person.
Right. Anyway, so you're gonna hang back a little bit and guesstimate, yeah, and then set off. Okay. Right. Anyway, so Luhai and Obold, you go down about 20 feet of stairs, or rather, it descends about 20 feet, a depth of about 20 feet, and it ends at a door. It looks, unlike the stonework, the door looks quite recent. It looks like it's been replaced.
Take it all off the traps.
Okay. Can make a perception roll then. I believe it's perception.
I'll assist
Or is it
Blue High.
investigate? I need to check because I'm not sure. Yeah, okay then. Right, and while you're doing that, the rest of them come up behind you.
No. We're not catching
Yeah,
up.
we can't see them, Cade, so we don't know where they are.
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay. Then we should backtrack.
Well, I assume Obold or Luhai actually say something to us.
It says stay back, so I don't know if it's trapped or not the door.
We back off.
But I'll say it in a low tone.
Okay.
I'll say it in a low tone.
Yeah.
You toss a rock at us. No, that's an attack. Don't do that.
Right. So no, you can't. So Luhai checks over the door. He can't find. He can't see anything that would indicate there's a trap on the door.
So move about 20 feet back. So you're out of sight of the door. And we'll go through.
Okay. It won't open.
What will that for?
It won't open.
Is there a keyhole?
Is there a lock on it?
There's no lock on it.
What's the door made of?
Wood and bound, reinforced with iron banding.
Cade?
Step back, Phil.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to move back.
Big door.
I start
No
bombarding.
magic protection on it.
Oh, we'll find out soon enough.
I have no spell, for that. So I have to break it down. So I start bombarding the door with firebolt.
Okay.
Do you want me to do some attack rolls? Or...
Well, no, there's no need to roll attack rolls. Just roll some damage.
Okay.
No, it's not as
Yeah, that's okay.
You don't need to. It's not a stressful situation, so it'll be. Whoa! What was that?
I just sneezed on the dog.
Sounded like you screamed, "You twat!"
No.
Might have done. I mean, how long do you think it'll take Kate to knock her down? Maybe I should cast Detect Magic, see if there's anything else around here too.
Well, it's going to take. It's going to take. It could take a few minutes, or maybe less. Obviously, it's making quite a bit of noise as well.
Yep. Okay, I start Detect Magic ritual.
So what? You're stopping casting firebolts at it, or?
No, I'm keep going. I'm keep going.
Yeah, but while he's doing that, you're doing detect magic. Yeah. Right. Okay. What will that end number is? Oh. Oh, I tell a lie. You do have to make hit rolls, not to hit it, just to be able to the impact to damage it.
Okay,
and
so
it does require, so it would, yeah.
I will do it from now onwards, okay?
Yep. What we racked up so far? 13. Whoa.
Actually, there are 2 1s then for that damage.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
No, it's not.
So we've got
79.
I bet it was like a lit match hitting it.
okay, right. By the
So
so
like
go on, sorry, Lee.
flicking a lit match at door.
Right, so yeah, you bombard it. You bombard the door with a succession of firebolts, sort of that, and you slowly burn through the door, take the door apart, although fills the stairwell with smoke that burns and stings your eyes and causes you all to start coughing.
Lovely.
Till finally the door gives up and you're able to break it apart. Beyond the door is a sparse-looking room, about 20 feet in diameter. It appears to being used as like some kind of supply room. There's like a cooking area that's just like some camping equipment has been set up, and there's a few sacks and barrels stacked up. And on the opposite side is another door.
How does that door look like?
They're exactly the same as the one you've just burnt your way through.
Do you want to check it for mundane traps while
Yeah,
they
sure.
check it to see if there's any magical stuff on it?
I finish up the. I mean, are you guys happy for me to wait for 10 minutes, or do you want me to just cast it? Detect magic.
I wouldn't wait 10 minutes because
Okay.
the invisibility gonna worn out, you know.
Yeah, that's fine. I cast detect magic, scan the room for anything full, and the exits on the roof, the floor, the ceiling, the works.
Okay,
If
what's
I
the
can-
what's the range of it again? I think
30 foot in
Right.
every direction.
Right. Okay. So there is nothing in the room apart from the door, which radiates. I think it's abjuration.
The one behind us or the one in front of us?
The one in front. Yeah.
I said, well, that one's magical.
So it radiates abjuration. The other one's in pieces.
Cool. I say, yeah, that one's magical. Advise don't touch.
Okay, so step back and I start bombarding the door again.
Okay.
Once it's down, you want to hang back, and we're going to wait for the smoke to clear, and then me and Lou High go through, as long as there's not another short passage or room and a door again.
I'm actually standing outside of the first door because I can shoot fireballs.
Okay.
from
Yeah. What? Just tell me what's the average your average damage for your firebolt, and we'll just go on that rather than having to make loads of rolls.
It's,
2d10.
it's 2d10, so 5.5, so it's 11 mathematically.
Right. Okay.
Well, I can roll badly. It can be only 2.
Ah, right. So that's the number of dice. So it's 4. Well, I just realised what that formula means. Right. So. There's 40. Okay, right. It takes about a minute or more to eventually weaken the door enough to be able to break it open.
Okay, but we wait until the magical aura disappears before we.
Okay, right. As soon as the door, the integrity of the door is destroyed, the magic dissipates as well.
Okay.
we give it another, half a minute for the smoke to clear.
Okay, right, it'll probably take
Yeah,
a
and then-
probably take a few minutes for the smoke to clear because
Okay, we wait.
there's no moving, there's no like next to no airflow.
Okay. So we wait a couple of minutes then, and after that I indicate to the invisible monks, with my hand gesture, off you go.
We'll see what's through that door then, Phil. See if it's another room or a corridor, etc.
Okay, so again, you find another tightly winding spiral staircase that descends about another 20 feet and ends at another door.
Is it magical?
Do you want to go and check how long does your spell last for again?
10 minutes. So with a minute burning through, waiting a
Yeah,
couple
it
of
probably
minutes.
it's probably yeah, it's probably still active. Probably still active. Yes, so it again radiates abjuration magic.
Okay.
That's calling it.
Yeah, carry on. Sorry.
So
It's
I,
already-
I, I say the door's radiating magic. You may as well just burn this one down too.
Yeah, and you
Rinse
said
and repeat.
it's a spiral staircase.
Yeah,
So
it's
what is the furthest point? If I
you
stand
can't go back more than like 5 feet, otherwise you'll be out because it's like a really tight, winding spiral.
Okay. Uh,
So beyond
I
5 feet and you'll be out our line of sight of it.
okay. I will hand my flask of
Yeah.
oil forward, and I just ask someone who is ahead of me, throw it against the door, so it's soaked with oil.
I'll just walk up to him, pour it all over it.
No, don't go near. Don't go near to the door.
I think it's fine being near to the door. He's trying to open it. There's going to be the problem.
Yeah, I suspect it's locked. I don't know if it's booby trapped per se, but it's wizard locked or something, so we just can't open it.
Just
Okay.
pour the oil down the door, Phil.
Yeah, and we just light. I mean, we all step back, light a fire, and throw it against a torch.
Okay.
And throw it against the door, and we withdraw.
Right.
Yeah, I've got nothing that can do anything here.
Okay, so you pour the oil down the door and then hit it with
Set it on fire.
set it out. So you're just hitting it the once.
So sorry.
You're just hitting it the once, or you're just going to keep it
No,
bombard.
I'm not firebolting. I'm throwing a burning torch against the door.
Okay.
It'll only,
fire.
it'll only burn for about a minute or two, though, at most.
It should be enough. 1 minute fire damage, with the oil. Door will be destroyed.
I think I don't know what damage an oil flask does. I mean, you were casting like 60 hit points damage.
Yeah. So the oil will only burn for about 2 rounds.
Oh, okay, that won't be enough then.
No, it's because it's a fairly new door as well, so it's.
I mean,
it's
Kate,
not-
I think you're
not
gonna
like
have to
dried
stand,
out or anything.
I think you're gonna have to stand up against it pretty much and cast it.
I know,
No.
but I don't want to be at the front on a staircase when the door is open, because I have a bad feeling about it.
Yeah, of
You
course.
always said that.
I'm sorry, I'm this skeptical person by nature. So okay, does anyone else got any oil flask?
No.
Oil won't get through that because it's not like tinder. It won't. It won't catch fire unless it's got sustained.
Okay, then what do you want me to do? Do you want me to just bombard the door and let's see what happens? Or you
Yeah,
have any
just-
other suggestion?
just bombard it because me and Lou High will stay behind you, and then we can move past you once it's open.
Actually, I can run through your space backwards because
Yeah.
I'm tiny. Okay,
Ooh.
so that's what we're gonna.
I could cast a magical illusion just in front of you across the doorway to hide you, so that if the door opens unexpectedly, they don't immediately perceive it's you there. You, of course, know it's an illusion. You can cast through it if you want.
Sure, let's do it. So what I would do, I would stand with the two monks, just near enough to bombard the door, and the other two of you should be far away. So if we are catching, something, it's not all five of us are in the area spell. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's what we're gonna do, Phil, and I keep bombarding the door. And I'm
Okay.
ready to bolt backwards.
Okay. Okay. Right. So again, takes a minute or two till the door gives up the fight and its integrity is destroyed, and you're able to break it down. Of course, by this point, the staircase is filling with smoke, which is going to cause you'll either have to back off or move forward, as you're all starting to like choke and your eyes are running, you can't see.
Mhm. I think we back off and wait until it's cleared. A couple of minutes again.
Okay. Right, okay, right, you back off. Wait till the smoke's cleared as best as it can. It doesn't completely clear, but at least to the point that you're not, your eyes aren't streaming and you're not choking. And beyond the door is another room, about 20 feet across. Again, it's very sparse. It's very sparse. Appears to be being used as a sleeping area. There's a couple of really basic like cots against a wall. There's a pile of spare bedding and and, uh, and and changes of some spare clothing and a few other personal items, like comb, hairbrush, personal hygiene stuff.
How many cots is there?
Two.
Two.
Okay. I like to do something while we are waiting for the smoke to be cleared. And then we went up back
Oh.
to the previous room.
Okay.
I like to search the room for any secret doors.
Okay.
And
Is
I
it
tell
a square or round room? Sorry.
Sorry. It's
Is it a,
round. It's a round rooms. Yeah. 20 foot diameter room.
yeah, you said across. I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah.
Is there another door out of this room, or is this one with a cot?
Hold on. Let's because Kay's wanting to do this before you go in there.
Oh,
So,
right. Okay.
right, yeah. So, Kay, you can do a perception check then.
Okay, and I tell the others what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not 20.
No.
Okay, sure.
Awful when you're wasting that 20.
So, like I say, this next room appears to be being used as a sleeping area. Although there's not much here. The only other thing of note is that in the centre of the floor is a trapdoor.
This is in the room with the cots.
Yeah.
So there's no other door leading out.
Nope, a trapdoor.
Okay, what is the trapdoor made of?
Much the same as the doors. It's wooden and reinforced with iron banding.
And what is the diameter of the door?
Is there a ring pull on it, like to pull it up, or
Yep,
is it
yep,
just
there is, yes. It's about 2 foot square.
right? I'll check it over. Me and Luhai will check it over for traps first, physical ones.
Okay.
Yeah, that's small, that, isn't it?
2 foot square? Not really.
Yeah, 2 foot square is tiny. Are you saying 2 foot by 2 foot, which is 4 foot square?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. Otherwise, we're shoving the halfling in the
Yeah.
tiny hole.
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
Head first.
Yeah, it's not even a
Like,
dwarf
like,
that gets through that.
Mission Impossible style, yeah, on the rope going down.
Exactly.
Yeah, 2 by 2. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm getting sneezed on by a dog.
Dog might have corona.
You don't sneeze of corona, you cough. But yeah.
What he did
thank
both.
Oh,
Right, was there a ring pull on the door then?
there is. So can you make a perception check then, whoever's checking it?
I then with
Me.
advantage because I'm helping him.
Do you want me to check for magic
Yeah.
again?
Double 4. So no, you find no sign of any no evidence of a trap on the.
Fours. Lovely.
Well,
I'll
wait. Why don't we put a rope through the loop over a chair using the old scout lever method and just pull it open from a bit of a distance?
I was going to say
Yeah,
that.
I
Stand
was
behind it and then pull it open, while you
Yeah.
lot stay back out in the other room.
Yeah, I was just saying we could
Yeah,
stand
yeah.
a cot on end. Stand a cot on end. It gives you a bit of an angle to lift it up.
We'll do that then, Phil.
Okay, right. You secure a piece of rope to one of the rope to the ring on the trapdoor, and give it a heave, and it doesn't want to open.
We all
Sorry
lap
for doing that.
and we heave together.
I have two.
Okay.
I cast guidance on Luzai because I think he's the strongest.
There's magic on it, is there not?
I haven't looked. Do you want
I'm
me
guessing,
to? I
I'm
asked.
guessing there is, to be honest.
Or shall we see if we can overcome it? If it's just pure like locking spell.
Can I have a look around here, Phil, just to see before we blast it to bits. See if there's any sort of opening mechanism or something.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, amazing.
So you spend about 10 minutes searching about the room and come up empty. It's now what, about 30 or 40 minutes since you entered, descended through the door.
Oh, it's time for lunch then. Should we stop? Have a snack.
You don't have a banquet.
I'll put my gauntlets on Phil and try lifting it.
Okay, you can give us a strength check then.
And you can roll a d4 and add to it.
Would be
Oh. Okay, that was weird. It just I flicked across the view and it showed me all the last rolls all at once. I saw a 20 with Lazai.
It were Cade that rolled the 20.
I can't see any rolls since Obold did the perception.
No, what I meant is I didn't have the browser.
So
Open.
yeah, so it just instantly refreshed all the rolls.
Oh,
All the rolls.
all in one go.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't get it.
No, that's fine.
Did you say
So
it's a
Lazai-
1d4?
Yep, plus 1d4 guidance.
don't know if this is going to work.
No.
Okay, right. You feel like it gives a little bit, but but no, you can't.
Well, are you pulling on the rope or are you pulling on the handle?
Putting on the handle.
If you pull on the rope, we can help you.
So you
Give
can
you advantage.
Right.
maybe you can do it with advantage if we work together.
Yeah. I'll cast guidance on you again if you want to try it again with help.
And do you? Shit.
Oh dear.
D4 won't matter. D4 won't matter there, will it?
No.
Okay, it refuses to budge.
In fact. Wait a minute, I don't think it's put my proficiency bonus on.
No, it didn't. But the outcome would be the same. It would be 19.
Yeah, you rolled a 9 again, effectively, but you rolled a 1 on the guidance. You might roll higher on the guidance. You might get over 20 with
He
guidance.
hasn't rolled the guidance. That was the last roll.
No, what I'm saying is it hasn't added his proficiency because
Yeah,
it's only
so that
plus
would
5.
be 18, and then there's
Yeah.
a plus, then there's a D4. So
Roll the d4 only and let's see if it's over 20. If you roll 2 or more, it's gonna be 20.
No, he rolled a 9 again.
I know, 9.
The 9 plus 9 is 18. Yep, you're right. 18.
I know.
okay,
So it's 20.
okay,
That
right,
makes it a bit dirty 20.
right. So you heave at it, and there's a flash as the magical energies on the door are disrupted, and it flies open.
Yay!
Yeah, is that right?
Below
Set the
the
gauntlets back off.
okay, right below the trapdoor is another tight spiral staircase.
Yeah, Lou, I'll go down first then again.
Are you guys still invisible?
Yeah,
Should
Half
be
an
still
Okay,
still going cautiously.
cool.
Cautiously on the stairway, Phil, look at the traps.
Sorry.
Keeping an eye out. Keeping an eye out for suspicious things.
Okay, so yeah, using your passive perception then, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't got that open, need that open. Passive perception. Right. So are the rest of you waiting and then following on?
Correct.
Righto. Okay. So you head down the staircase, and it goes round and round and round. You must have gone down at least twice as far as any of the either previous staircases, and it finally empties out onto a landing with a 10-foot wide corridor heading off down some steps in front of you before it turns west.
High corridor.
10-foot wide, yeah.
It goes how far?
You'll find out in a second. Where are we? Let's see. Where are we? Oops, get that out of the way. So there you go. You see?
No.
No, you
It's
can't. No.
Yeah,
Hold on a
yeah, I
minute.
can see.
Lou High's still stuck on the other scene at the minute.
There's tokens on here.
Yeah, I put it there. Must have just taken a while to load him up.
That Windows 7 browser. Lagging behind the rest of the world.
What's going off, Lee? Pull to scene.
Is it loaded up for you, Lee?
Oh.
Yeah, it's still showing me on this on last scene. You might have to reload, press escape and reload the application. There you go. Should pop you in as soon as you finish loading back up. So anyway, so you can see though. Obel can see, can't he?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Lou Hyken has got dark vision as well.
Yes.
So.
When he loads up.
Yeah.
My point being that you could, if you wished, relay back to the others.
Well, I don't want to shout back because then that just defeats the object of the invisibility. What's left of it?
That's true.
They could just run up the stairs and tell us. One round for you.
There we go. There's Lou High. So don't forget, you can move you can control your own tokens.
Yeah.
So if you
So that
no, it should
Sorry,
be.
are we supposed to?
I'll
Are we
move.
all supposed to be able to see this now?
No.
No. I'll
Okay.
move back, Phil, for a moment and just go and tell them. And I'll say I'll leave a marking system if anyone's got some chalk.
I've got chalk.
So where I leave an X, just wait for 30 seconds there before moving on.
What's dark vision stats again?
60 foot is the range. And let me just bring it up. Sorry.
So in total darkness, it's 60 foot dim vision. Yeah.
You can see in darkness as if it were dim light.
Yeah. So and that's 60 foot.
You can see in dim light within 60 feet of you as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light.
Yeah. So 60 foot dim vision.
Yeah.
In darkness. Yeah. That's all I wanted to know.
So I'll grab the chalk then, Phil, and I'll put an X on the wall next to where we are at the moment.
Okay.
And then I'll move here.
So you can move your tokens either by dragging them or selecting them, and you can use the arrow keys to move them. Can you see yet, Lee?
Lee?
Lee, can you see yet?
Yep.
Right. Have you got control of your token?
Hello?
Hello. Have you got control of your token?
Yes.
Yeah. You
I
might
think.
you might find it easier to select it and use arrow keys than dragging it. It's
Well, I'll wait for Luhai to move up. Before I move on.
Cautious eye, Phil.
I'm still going cautiously as well, Phil.
okay. Right. So as you move away from the bottom of the stairs, ahead of you, the darkness is pierced by erratic flashes of light, erratic flashes of light, almost like lightning.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. How far in front of us is it?
It's just reflected off the walls off the walls ahead. Every so often, there's like a flash, like lightning.
Yeah, does it start like 10 feet in front of us or 20
So
or 5?
so on this corner, it's reflect. You can see it from this corner here.
Right. At the top of what seems like stairs, I think
Yeah.
they are, there?
Yeah, there's some stairs leading down. A staircase leading down round the corner.
I'll leave another cross in this corner then, Phil.
Okay.
Then move to here. See if I can discern anything in particular that might be causing it.
No, so you can just it's a little bit brighter further ahead, but beyond that, no, you can't see what's causing it.
Oh.
I'll have a look around from where I am and see if there's any traps or triggers or anything like that then.
Okay, go on then. You see nothing. Everything appears to be safe. What are you two? What are the pair of you doing then?
At the moment, wait for them to turn up at that landing. I'll move back a little bit.
Okay.
And I'll say to Luhai, I've not found any triggers or anything, but I'm just a bit concerned about them flashes. It might signify there's some sort of magical trap around there waiting for us to walk into it. And I'll just wait for the others to appear on the landing.
Okay. Right then. Let's pull everybody else down. So it's tackling.
Can I say out from there, Phil?
You can see beyond what you can physically see yourself. No.
Is dark? Oh, I don't know if his dark vision is working or not. Can I see my
Yeah, his dark. I've set his. That's why I'm checking. So I've set his vision to work as dark vision. So he's got 60 foot of dim vision. What am I doing here? So.
I'll say. I think we might have to give up on this invisibility thing, to be honest, because it's going to take too long. I think there's another magical trap ahead on the stairs. I think either Cade or Fook might need to have a look, or both of you.
Okay, can you all see?
Yes.
Jolly good.
Out from there, Phil?
Sorry?
Can I see anything from there?
Not beyond. Let me take that off. I don't want to be. Actually, I do need to do that. So you can still see these flashes of light reflecting down this corridor, but you can't see the source of it now.
Okay, I light a torch
Okay.
and throw it forward like 15, 20 feet.
Um, okay, that's where are you exactly?
You have to
I
move
am
up to that corner to do it.
Yeah, you're still on the
Well,
stairs, so
okay.
Remember, I do have light cast, so I mean, there's light shining over me.
yeah. So let me
Yeah, I
put
think he's chucking a physical thing through just to see if it sets off anything.
let me is your light
Yeah,
set
that's
correctly?
what-
Let me just set your so dim so it's your thing so your light's not set correctly, so you should be at 40 dim and 20 bright. You said that's
Correct.
is yeah, it's normal light using. Light animation none, and it's white light. The token. There you go. So that should be visible to everybody, I think.
I can't see anything.
I think that's because your character's still back on the
Oh,
landing.
sorry, I've put it on. Sorry, it's my fault. I put it on the wrong one. So that would be nothing. That would be nothing, and that would be 40, and that would be 20. Whoa, that's that's. Oh god, I can't even see.
Divine lights suddenly fills the room.
Jesus Christ, I can't even see for Fook.
I can't see anyone.
A light source.
I can't see anyone.
Uh,
I mean, only my own
Who
character.
cast the thermonuclear weapon?
oh, color intensity. That's bad. There we go.
Why are you moving me around? I moved myself.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Phil?
Well, whoever moved me. I wanted to see down the passage. There we go.
That square at bottom of the steps filled for traps.
Okay, go ahead.
They're not moving forward. You're
I
staying on
don't
the landing.
understand. I don't understand the whole thing. So where am I, or what I can see or can't?
Where your token is on the map,
Yeah.
you can grab it by left clicking and then move it to where you want it to be.
If he's got no light source, can he actually not see?
So no, he's got no because he's got no dark vision, so he can't see.
I said
hell, Lee.
I'm throwing a torch forward 20 feet.
No, hang on a second. For Fuchs carrying a light source that should be lighting up
There we go.
20 foot,
Move
20
you
foot.
there.
So what I'm trying to say is, even if Cade's not in direct line of sight of the light, he will be seeing it. You would be seeing a great big glowing ball around the corner.
Yeah, we're completely well. Anyway, he's moved up now. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, did you make that roll then? Did Luai make that roll? Oh, he did.
He sure did.
Yeah.
And you'll be pleased to know you find absolutely nothing.
Okay, can I try my
So there's a little
torch
effect.
thing if
Whoa,
it's
whoa,
set
whoa, not everybody at once. Go on, Lee.
So I still can't see what's causing this lightning effect.
It seemed the source of it seems to be about coming from down here. Like there's a from an opening down here. Can you see where I'm pointing?
Yeah, there's light
Yeah.
breaking the wall.
Yeah. So it seems to be emanating from
See,
there.
that's too dark.
Yeah, where mine and Phil's cursor is, there's a break in the wall here.
But it might be out of your. No, you should be able to see that. Can you see the cursor, Lee?
See where your cursor was, yeah.
Yeah. So it seems to be. It
So
seems to be shining coming from out of an opening, a break in the wall about there.
We move back to me and Lu Hai at the front then.
Yeah.
Right. What's it?
Yeah.
Let's. So if you want to rearrange yourselves, and then we'll like what's everybody doing?
As I said, I like to throw a torch forward. 20
Don't,
feet, 25.
don't,
Why?
because you may alert them. I mean, they know we're here, but they don't know exactly where we are. You throw a torch ahead, which will make a noise, and the light would potentially let them know we're coming, while Obold and Luzai will be ahead of us with dark vision.
Okay, sure. I'm not doing it then. Fine.
Okay, Obold, Luzai, off you go. You do your thing.
We're still taking the 30 feet behind them to this side. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to 30.
Okay. Uh,
Oh, to the south is just a dead end.
yeah. Okay. Right. Ahead of you is a long stone chamber. It's illuminated by a dim green light emanating from 2 rows of large glass vats or tanks. You can't quite see them from where you stood. Let's see where. What you can see, it's plainly see it in front of you, sort of suspended in the centre of the room from the ceiling is a large glass globe. Whoa! I'm echoing back of somebody's.
It's Louis. Because when you're talking, Louis goes green as though he's speaking.
Oh. Okay, just give me a second. Sorry.
You can see a large glass globe, in which seems to be a ball of lightning that crackles and moves as if it's alive. Connected to that are numerous tubes and pipes that run away from the centre of the room to the alcoves that surround around the edges of the room. So that's all you can see at the moment from there.
I'm going to move to there.
Okay, well, you can see what you can see. All right, you can,
what's in
yeah.
these first two
Okay,
vats.
right. So you can see more of the room now. Yeah. It's a bit confusing having there. That's better. I can really do with a separate screen. Right. So yeah. So there's a long stone chamber illuminated by dim green light that's emanated from 2 rows of large glass vats or tanks. The tanks are filled with some kind of green luminescent fluid. Floating within each is an abomination, something that may once have been human, but also appears part reptilian, maybe draconic even. Some are less human than others, and one appears to be completely formed into some kind of dragon-like hybrid. All appear to be dead, or at least in some form of coma or stasis. Almost every clear wall space is taken up with a variety of strange alchemical equipment, vials and tubes containing bubbling and smoking fluids of a variety of colours and viscosity. Flames burn beneath some, and all manner of glass piping runs between them and across the ceiling of the room, some eventually connecting to the large glass vats. Suspended above the centre of the room near the chamber ceiling is a glass globe, which is also connected to the massive tubes and contains what appears to be a ball of lightning, the source of the flickering light, which crackles and moves as if alive. In the centre of the room, at the far, just at the edge of your vision, are 2 long tables equipped with shackles. Upon each is a body, cannot immediately discern the nature of them beyond that they appear to be humanoid, as both are in the process of being dissected. One appears to be alive as muffled groans can be heard. The far side of the room is still beyond the range of your vision.
I'll say quietly to Luhai, I think we need to move a bit more to the centre of this room. To
I
get an
will.
idea of what's happening.
I will follow low high so I can keep him in check. Sorry, so I can keep him in my line of sight.
Okay.
Is the invisibility still running for us, Phil?
Yeah.
It is at the moment. Not much left of it, though, to be fair.
I'll move to there.
Okay, right. You can now see the far side of the room. At the far end of the room,
Is that hole?
at the far end of the room are a series of tables covered with papers, books, and various materials. What did you say, Lee?
Floor.
Sorry?
Is that a hole in the floor?
No. No, it's just dirt
Right.
or an old burn mark or something like that.
I'm not going to walk under that
Okay.
ball of lightning, Phil. I'm going to move there.
Okay, right. As you step forward, the movement comes. You see some movement come from the northeast alcove, and a huge, hulking figure steps into the light. Or rather, well, not huge, but a big, a big hulking figure. Show you the art. There you go.
Which of the two tables has a groaning person on?
The one that hasn't got it had all its skin removed.
Yeah, which table is it? The north one or the south one?
Can you not tell from the artwork on them?
No, I'm not zoomed in that far.
Oh, sorry. It's the one. No, I tell a lie. It is the one that's had all the skin removed. The north one.
Right. So the more ready one.
Yep. Ignore the text at the top because that is not correct. That's taken from some other artwork. But there, see the picture?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, got multiple ones.
Well, taking advantage of the invisibility, I'll stealthily move this way, Phil.
Okay,
So,
right.
table
He appears to be following you. Looks as you move across the room and starts moving towards you. Might help if I use the right thing.
I'll shadow step behind him, Phil.
Okay. Right, what's Luhai doing?
Across the room, slowly.
Okay. Right, as Obold shadow steps behind this creature, you see where are we? Henwen dashes out from the same alcove over to the bench and frantically starts twisting on a valve.
Move towards her, then attack.
Oh, one moment. Oops. Oops.
Oh, nice lightning effect. Yeah, just sound a bit quiet.
It's
You're
very
really quiet to me.
You're like you're whispering.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was just trying to set it up so I didn't mess with full sound again. It looks like
Oh.
when
Right, suddenly the globe in the suspended in the ceiling it starts filling with this green fluid, and as it does so, this ball of lightning within starts reacting violently, and electrical charges shoot down down the pipes straight towards the connecting vats in the alcoves around the room.
Will I not get a reaction to try and stab her?
No, because she came when you were looking behind because you were. Presumably, you were shadow stepping behind him.
Yeah, I did a shadow step behind him.
So yeah, so she's run out when you've got her back when you've done that and had your back to her. So you can do initiative, I guess.
Aye,
Oh shit!
you done.
Got the wrong thing selected. Nearly put loads of extra lights down. Okay.
Are Luhai and Ubol visible now? Can I see them?
Yes, this whole room is lit up so that like bright white light floods out into the corridor as well.
I thought we're still
I-
invisible.
Sorry?
We're
Oh,
still
right. No,
invisible.
you can't see them. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but you can see all the room, is what I meant.
I've not got in yet. I've not made myself known.
hang on,
at
so
some extent.
Henwen didn't react to Obold or Luzai because they're invisible.
No.
She just randomly dashed over and started turning a valve.
Not exactly, but no. But anyway.
Okay. Sorry, have you got the combat tracker or we're rolling our own initiative?
So combat tracker's on. Yeah, I ain't added you into it. Let me add you into it.
Me tackling him for Fook.
What's wrong? I rolled a 9 and I have a +6 modifier. So why is it only 9?
Let's do that again. Boom. There we go. Everybody's on tracker now.
Your initiative's wrong then.
No,
Good.
it's right now. First, it wasn't rolling right.
Yeah, it's because you weren't in tracker. That's probably why.
Okay. So do you want me to
Oh,
do?
better roll again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to put
I got
everybody.
a 24 then. Damn it.
Put that over there.
Blue Eye's going to beat me now. No, he didn't.
Okay, so first to act is Cade.
So I'm moving forward. Can I see anything from here into the room?
You can see what you can see. You can't. Your token will show you what you can see.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll just mention to Kate that I can't see anything. Before this started, I would have, liked the opportunity because I came down first. I would have told, I won't let him just run straight into a melee, as it were. I'd tell him that whatever's happened is, yeah, shit started, but don't go rushing in, sort of thing.
Yeah, no, I'm just walking. I'm not running.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, I move a little bit more, actually. I'm not doing any other action. Okay. that's what I do. I'm done.
Okay. And oh, begin combat.
Can I light a torch while I'm doing this, or is that not possible?
Where's your torches? Are the torches in your backpack?
No, it was in my hand. Remember around the
Yeah,
corner?
you can try and light your torch. Yeah, roll d6. It'll light it on a 1 or a 2.
Okay, and before I do that, am I still able to throw it? Just 10, 20 feet, or is that not possible at the same
Not at the
time?
same time, no. An action to try and light it.
Okay, then I'm not lighting it. Okay, because I'm just gonna illuminate myself. Okay, I still have the torch in my hand. That's it.
Okay. So next to act is Henwen. Right, she oh, have I got to select what's happening here? Whatever. Stupid turning thing. That's delayed for some reason. She's spinning like a top now. Okay, right. So Henwin looks around the room, looking well, like wildly around the room, looking nervous, and she shouts. Well, she doesn't shout. She speaks. She speaks in Draconic to this thing. Does anybody understand Draconic that's nearby?
No.
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 Nope.
Okay. So it turns and it moves back to the side of her. Or it does when it's its go anyway.
Would
So
that give me an attack of opportunity?
It will, but I've moved him too soon. Well. Okay, so Henwin does nothing. Let's move back good. So next to act is Fafuk.
They're moving last.
Yeah, I know.
I move.
My
30
mistake.
Feet. I think 30 feet gets me to pretty much Cade.
So
What's
yeah,
your movement, Cade?
25, but I was moving more than that
each square it moves you is 5 foot. Lou.
because I was kind of dashing. I don't like 35 feet.
I can't see anything here, so I'm just going to step out there. So what do I do? Okay, I stand there and then I use my action to create my duplicitous double, and as my bonus action, I inspire Tacklin, and I say, "This is your chance, Tacklin. Avenge all those deaths Henwen caused. Go get her." Sorry, do I actually know she's in there?
No, you don't know.
I say, "Go on, Tacklin. I'm sure there's something in there that needs a good killing."
Okay, and then next to act is Obald.
So at this point, if I've shadow stepped, I'd have my back to him to begin with, wouldn't I? Because I've just gone forward with a shadow step. So I would have seen Henwin come out before taking the decision to attack him.
I suppose it would depend. I mean, I suppose you could you could pretty much orientate yourself however you wanted to appear, couldn't you? Because you could turn and shadow step so you were facing the right way. So it would depend on what your intention was. So if you were intending to, if you were
you have to move to a shadow you can see.
Right.
So I couldn't do it backwards.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So fair dues then. Yeah.
I'll stab Henwin with the spear then.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's still
Spear?
She's still spinning. Okay, right. That instantly cancels your invisibility.
Yeah, I know. But I've got advantage on this first one from shadow step.
Yes, you have, but you have anyway because she can't. You're essentially stealthed.
Yeah, I know. But the main reason I'm shadow stepping is to get out of his vision.
Yeah.
And then obviously he's just come into my threat range anyway.
Yeah, well, he will do. He hasn't actually moved yet. So you got a accidental preview as to what he was doing.
works.
It's to work, get over you.
Yeah. 17 to hit. Those are crap rolls.
Right. Let me get my stupid selecting people. Okay. Let me just check. She'll have the thing on. Oops, that's not a spell book. 5. Yes, so that's a hit.
Okay.
Nice.
11.
Okay.
So that's the first one. And I'll do a stunning strike with that as well, Phil.
Okay.
So she's got difficulty class 14, Constitution save.
Class 14 Constitution save.
Yeah,
Right.
Constitution save.
Okay, she fails, so she's stunned.
Aha. And I'll carry on with the attacks then.
Man, these. Oh god, it's gone back to these old. What should we have as a stun? That'll do as a stun. No,
Well, that's
not
a
working.
definite hit.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
Ooh.
Max Bowler again.
Was that another 11 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that chi down one as well. Forgot to knock that down. And last one for my bonus.
Headbutt.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Maximola again. 9.
Wow. Right, she staggers as you smash your face into hers. Looking quite badly injured.
I think that's the best round of combat I've had so far since we're doing it online.
I don't think I've ever seen you do better, to be honest.
No.
That's amazing. Max stun, max.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, next to act is tackling.
Just to fill everybody else in, I cannot see anything that's going on at all, just the lightning inside the room, so I'm going to make my way in step at a time, if that's all right.
Yeah, you can
Although
like.
You'll probably have heard some stuff.
Yeah, I'll have heard what's going on, but I can't see anything.
Yeah, it means the line of sight on his token isn't. You can't see anything. You can't
Yeah, so
physically.
right now I've just moved 5 foot, and now I can see that there's.
Yeah, so you can.
combat going
That's what I mean. It might be better to select your token and use the arrow keys to move it square by square.
Yeah, no problem. So
rather
that's 5.
than dragging a line and moving further than you'd actually intended.
Okay, so I will move. That's 5. It didn't move then. Move.
Where's the bloody?
Okay.
I need to zoom this out.
Yeah, the keyboard thing didn't really work for me. My keyboard seems to be
All right. We can
jamming up.
always just
25.
drag it a square at a
10,
time, I suppose.
15, 20, 25. So that's 25. 30, 35. So that's a full range of movement. What's the distance between me and the dragon? Search. 1 second. Let me just check my spellbook. I will cast. 20-foot cube. I will cast Fairy Fire on the dragon.
Okay.
Isn't
Um,
it an area of effect? Or
it is,
in-
yeah, but I can do it so it doesn't hit anybody else.
Okay.
20,
Cool.
It's a 20-foot cube, so from what I can see, it looks like I can just get the dragon thing. What's my sheet gone? Seems to be rolling. Does it need to roll?
What's that?
Verify.
Verify? I don't think so.
Thought it was automatic.
Your choice. Any creature in the area.
Verifier. No, there's no rule. Oh, any.
Okay.
Yeah. So verify each object within a 20-foot in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Your choice. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. Each object. Oh, each object is highlighted. Oh, it highlights objects.
Just tried casting it. I don't know if you saw it, but it didn't really go.
No,
as
you
planned.
want. All right. Well, we have an area of effect.
Yeah. Place the measured template. Sorry, I've never done. Oh no, it's there now.
Yeah, there might be
Oh,
a bit
man.
of
Henwen
delay.
automatically fails, doesn't she? Because she's
Yeah, but
spinning.
if I were to do it on Henwen, it'd get you as well.
All
Yeah.
right. I thought you said you could choose people that it couldn't hit.
No, it's
No.
every person. in
Yeah.
that
Yeah, it's
place.
everybody.
Ah, right. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no
Let's
good
just
for a stealthy monk to be lit up like a beacon.
No,
let's just
definitely
wait
not.
that then.
I shadow step.
Okay, so it gets a saving throw. And
Oh,
what's
that's
your
me. I'm sorry. It's DC 12 dexterity,
DC 12? Right.
but I've just rolled it by accident. I know it's not a contest. I just pressed the button first time I've cast it.
Getting giddy. Dexterity 12. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. It easily avoids it. But it has to make that every beginning of every each of its turns. It starts a turn in there, I believe.
No, I think it's
Any creature in the
instantaneous.
area. Oh yeah. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast.
Yeah, it's just a one shot, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't affect it. But all
problem.
the tables and things have got a nice outline in your colour of preference.
Pink.
A pink outline on the corpses on the dissection tables.
Glorious.
Dissection table and the corpse.
Yeah. Okay. So next to act then is Lou High.
And the lights with the electricity going, or the pipes with the electricity going through.
Little disco.
I have a slightly pink hue now to all the light in that area.
So what's Lou High doing?
Move
King
forward.
Henwen.
Going and hitting Henwen.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll declare my flurry of blows, Phil.
Very good. Well remembered.
Finish her off.
Pow.
Nice.
Ooh.
Very nice.
18.
Okay, right, you strike her. She's still spinning round.
I'm not surprised after all these hits.
You didn't know where they were coming from either.
Oops.
Damage?
10 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, right, yes. What you hit? What's this with? By the way, you didn't say what you were hitting. Is this fisticuffs?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
right. Right, you punch her straight across the side of her face, and there's a audible crack as the side of her face caves in, and she collapses lifeless to the floor. She's dead.
I wasn't expecting her to go down that easy, to be honest.
Well, you were invisible.
30.
Yeah.
Well, you did 40 points of damage in the space of 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Mm.
She did have some preparations, but it took you so long to get down here.
They all faded.
About 35 feet, Phil.
Sorry?
Can I attack when we rest of my attacks on this thing?
Yeah.
You'd
This
only have
half
to
dragon
move-
thing, wherever it is.
You'd
Yeah.
only have to move next to me, Lee.
Yeah,
You
no,
wouldn't
it-
have to move down there.
Yeah, no, it's lagged. It
Yeah.
lagged and threw it all over.
Yeah. All right. It's all right. We know where you are. I'll move you back to it, and there we go. Yeah, I'll move back. So go on then.
Could he not move into a position where he'd gain advantage on it? You know, because you've got it. I want to say the word landlocked, but that's not what I mean. On either
Flanked.
side.
Flanked.
Flanked, sorry.
Landlocked. Turns
You
into
know
a
what I
ship.
mean. We've just been on a ship, haven't we? Still nautical.
Is a
So
landlocked
can
count?
I declare my flurry blows on this thing then? This
We-
next target.
You
You
still
could
do
use
it.
the rest of the attacks on it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You just activate your flurry blows. It doesn't have to be on. You don't have to execute. Doesn't have to be all target against the same thing.
Correct.
So I'm attacking this thing then.
Okay.
So second attack.
Okay. So it's currently from behind, since it's not actually moved.
You get advantage.
So you got advantage on it. Anyway.
You don't get an advantage shot though, do you?
Well, you will because it doesn't know you're there. It's like a surprise attack.
Well, I'm visible now.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah,
it's
but
it
it's
doesn't
not turned round and seen us.
it doesn't know you're there. So you're attacking for you essentially
Right.
making essentially attacking from stealth. I've lost my bloody character sheet. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is.
Does 24 hit?
24 does hit, yes.
Minimum.
Hey, I'll make that a stunning strike, Phil.
Okay. What's the difficult class?
DC is 15, I believe.
It
DC
is,
of
yeah, 'cause it's
15.
one better than mine.
Okay, right. It staggers forward from the force of your blow, stunned.
Nice.
Ooh. I'll do my flurry of blows now on it.
How much damage did you do? Sorry, was it 9?
6.
6.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's not right. Bloody hell, doing it a disservice there. Just one moment. Oh, for God's sake. No. That's it. Right. Okay, go on.
Right.
there you go.
Flurry of blows
advantage,
coming
but
up.
It's done now anyway. Dirty 20.
Okay, that's a hit. Obviously, you've got advantage anyway because it's stunned, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, you've rolled advantage, haven't you? 7 damage.
Uh,
7
yeah.
damage is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Righto.
That's the tank.
That's also a hit. Ooh. Oh, I thought I said 18 damage then.
Yeah, guys.
I think you've rolled a complete opposite for damage that I did. My first
Yeah.
round of combat.
1, 1, 2, 1.
Was it there?
Going through.
1, 2, 1, 2. Oof. The old 1, 2. Okay, so that's the end of
I'll
Lou.
knock it.
Oh, sorry, go in and knock it prone again.
I'll knock it prone, yeah.
Okay, and that's a strength check, is it? Is that a strength save? I think it's a strength save, isn't it?
Just a minute. I'm just checking.
Which ones does it automatically fail? Dexterity and
Oh yeah, it's a dex, isn't it? I think it automatically. No, it's dex, isn't it, Lee? Because you stun them and then you're knocking them down. So you've been doing it before.
Remember now.
I think that's what you've been doing before. Fails.
Yes, it's a dex save.
Oh yeah, fails strength and dex saves. That's dex saves anyway. So regardless, right? So he falls. So you punch it and knock it prone, or kick it and knock it
Sure.
prone.
And it's stunned as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Stunned and prone.
stunned and prone.
I'm prone.
And now it can do its turn.
Right. So now it does nothing. Okay. So next round. Wait, hang on. So reset the scores on the doors. Henwen's dead. And oh my word.
Waiting for that 18, Lee.
Wow.
Who's heavy breathing down the microphone?
Good.
Is it me? I'm sorry.
Two better instead of one better.
Okay, everybody rolled?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so first to act again is Cade.
Move. Oh, wrong. I move. I wanna move forward. But...
What's he doing it?
We need to select that square next to the.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. I think there's a little bit of lag because I think there's a bit going off.
Alright. I tried the cruiser.
Because unfortunately the map, I've built it up from individual pieces.
No. I don't wanna go. Only two. So one back.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. So from this point, I like to shoot a firebolt against this creature on the ground.
Okie dokie.
It is with disadvantage because it's.
No, because it's prone, so it's a ranged attack, so that means you're at disadvantage to hit it. So.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what he said.
So it's. Oh, sorry, did you?
I said because it's prone, I think it is with disadvantage.
It is, yeah.
I understand the rules.
Yeah.
Proper.
Sorry, I didn't hear what it said.
It's okay. So, once, twice. Which one is the lower? So that's a 15.
Heck.
Okay, so yeah, it misses. It strikes the floor just to the side of it.
roll twice. Actually, no, sorry, it's a 20.
Oh,
The
20
first roll.
hits.
Yeah, 20 with disadvantage. The third roll is ignore that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 20 hits then,
so
yeah.
8 points of fire damage, please.
8 points of fire damage. Okay, right. It seems the it appears to be resistant to the damage you're causing it.
Okay. After this, I like to move one. Yeah, and up here
Okay.
next to Fufu.
So I'll move it for you there.
So
There you go.
yeah, and one more to the north, please.
Can I just interject? Because he got a natural 20 on a disadvantage, does that still count then?
Yeah, because you take the lowest roll with disadvantage, don't you? So he's
Yeah,
got a
so-
dirty 20 and a
Yeah.
natural 20.
So it
Oh, sorry. Yeah, right. Apologies. I didn't realize. I didn't see the other 20.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I'd rolled
Yeah,
20
so
twice.
I don't know why it rolled 3 times, So
Yeah.
basically, the first 2 was the proper rolls. The third one is just accident.
And,
But in normal circumstances, if I were to roll a 3 and a natural 20, it would be the 3 that I took.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
And I just wondered. Thank you.
No worries.
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, so next to act then is stop. Why do you keep jumping up onto the screen? Is Lu Hai. So when does it get it? When it's at the end of your turn, it gets another save, is it? Or is it?
No,
it
it doesn't. That's it.
I must figure out how this bloody works. What's it do then, Lee?
It comes out of the stun at the end of
Oh
my
yeah,
turn.
right. Yeah, it cancels. Yeah.
Stunned again.
Go on then. What's Lu Hai doing?
Yeah.
I presume you said attacking again.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay, that's a hit.
Damage?
8 damage.
Yeah.
8 damage.
Well, that's going to be a hit.
Yeah, that's another hit.
better.
And 10 damage, is that? Yeah.
And final attack.
That's a hit as well. And another 10 points of damage. Is that it? Hello? Somebody keep pinging WhatsApp.
Refresh.
What?
I think his Discord's playing up.
Ellie, can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, we can.
That
Siobhan,
was final
Your
attack, yeah.
mic's picking up absolutely everything.
Mike.
What you do? What's Lu Hai do? What?
What my final attack?
Yep, 10 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, done that. That's what I said. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Okay. Okay, in which case it comes out as stun then.
So it's just prone at the moment.
Yeah.
Still works fine.
Okay, so next to act then is Obald.
Hi.
So it'll be
I'll,
second advantage.
I'll stab him with my spear.
Okay, right. All these the vats around the room start bubbling violently.
I'll activate my flurry of blows as well, Phil.
Okay.
So attack. Ooh, a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Let me just check something. So that is 8, 12, 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage.
Yeah, because it hasn't added on my
Savage strike.
savage.
These
Right.
attacks were
thing.
Righto. Sorry, how much did you say again?
18.
18.
Hang on. No,
Cool.
sorry, 21. Apologies.
21 damage.
Yeah, because I forgot to add in my +3.
Okay. Righto.
And I'll turn that into a stunning strike as well, Phil.
Okay, and what's
Oh,
What's the DC?
14.
cheeky.
Ooh, right. He easily passes it.
Yeah, good.
Monkey, monkey.
Next attack then.
Whose WhatsApps or Discord is like pinging all the time?
I think it's this band.
Me, my daughter is messaging me.
All right.
Her new laptop just broke, and
Oh dear.
I turned the volume down. I apologize.
It's all right.
7 points.
I thought it was
7 points of damage for that one, Phil.
7 points of damage. I thought there was something wrong with mine. Or I didn't understand why I weren't getting
No.
messages.
No, she got a 3-month-old laptop, and something is wrong with it now, and they have to exchange.
Third
Sound
attack.
My old headbutt. That's a hit.
Six points of damage. And last attack from Flurry of Blows.
Level 16.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
hoping that'd be a critical. Take him out with a dragon punch.
Was that another 5 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, right. It's bleeding profusely from numerous injuries and appears on the verge of going down. It is already on the floor, like, but okay. So next to act then is tackling.
I am just out of melee range, unfortunately. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 35. So I will move. Quickly looking around the room, can I allude that it's a box basically where all the circles are? Can I see any kind of doors or anything?
No.
No. Okay. I will do Orbald and Luhai have already acted, so I will move to cast Storm Whip.
Okay. You move it up.
I'm just going to check what range is. I don't want to get too close in
No.
case this shit starts exploding. 30 feet. So 35. Move to- I'll move to there. Oh, sorry. 1 second. And cast bomb.
Okay.
No advantage or disadvantage at this stage. Do I get what's the situational bonus from Lilybell, weren't they? What inspiration is that for attack?
10 minutes.
It's not been 10 minutes, has it? So is it to
Yep.
attack though? I can't remember.
You can add it to almost anything. Let me triple
That's
check,
probably
but I
attack.
think you can add it to attack, yes.
Attack ability. No, check.
Normal.
Saving throw.
Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay, it misses.
So yes, attack roll.
Right, you flick the whip towards the dragon creature and it misses.
Right. So that was 5, 10, 15. I will move
No,
back.
what's the 1d4, Tacklin? Inspiration's 1d6.
Oh, worry. I'll just get the 1d4. Sorry, I thought it was 1d4. My bad.
No, that's guidance. So roll the 1d6 again. Oh, 1d. Take off the 1d4, whatever that was, and roll 1d6.
You'll have advantage anyway because it's still prone.
No, disadvantage because of range attack, if anything.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah, alright.
It's a melee attack. It counts as a melee attack. The whip.
Oh,
Yes.
really? Then it's
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
That is
So you get 4
advantage.
bites of this apple with a 1d6.
Yeah. It counts as a
Okay, cool.
it counts as a melee attack.
So
I just checked.
I'll go again then.
Yeah. Make a melee spell attack against the target creature. So it is a spell attack though, not a normal attack. So it uses your spell.
Yeah, I'm pressing buttons on.
All right, on the macros.
Plus D6. Normal now. Oh,
Okay, that's significantly better. Right, you strike it, wrapping the thorny whip around the dragon creature.
and I will move for damage. Uh, 7 damage.
7 damage. And are you pulling it or not?
No, I'll leave it next to Luhai and Ubol.
Okay, right. So your whip disappears.
Yeah.
Okay, so next to act then is for Fook.
So for the first time ever, Food gets to actually see what the fuck is going on. So he steps into the door, and it's just all kinds of chaos.
Yeah.
There's like alive bodies, dead bodies, perforated Henwen, dragon.
Large lightning ball.
Sorry?
Large lightning ball in the middle of the room.
Large
Light
Illuminate.
flashing down.
Illuminated dead bodies. Like a disco in here.
It's just like.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Fook's like, what's going on?
It charges
Am I
right
under
in.
the big ball? Am I under the big ball?
No.
Is the big ball in the ceiling?
It is, yeah. It's suspended from the ceiling.
and I just ask them. I just yell at the slot. What's going on? Who do I hit?
Okay, you can see and hear like this violent bubbling coming from these huge glass tanks around the room.
I mean, I assume there's zero way that I would think to go to where Henwen was and turn that.
No,
thing.
you've not even seen it. You didn't even see it happening, did you? So.
Okay. I'll stand. I'll stand. Well, I'll stand there.
Yeah.
With my double next to me,
So
yelling at the slot, asking them what's going on.
So there's this globe with the lightning thing in that's full of fluid that's caused, and the thing's reacting violently to the fluid, which is sending these electrical charges down these pipes to these glass cylinders.
Also, we can see it's outward then, so it's going from the inside out.
Yes.
It's not like drawing it in. Okay, cool.
Sorry, say that again slowly.
So
Go on, I'll let you explain.
So the glass globe with with this lightning ball of lightning in is full of this green fluid, which is reacting violently with this ball of lightning inside, and causing it to eject the discharging down these pipes towards these cylinders or vats or whatever you want to call them.
Are these pipes glass or metal?
Glass. So the fluids, the same fluid is flowing through through the pipes.
Ah. I yell at. Well, in that case, I change what I yell. I'm yelling. Do you want me to smash some pipes? See what happens.
Yeah, because that'll release the lightning.
That's true. Okay, well, I stand there, turn's done, wait for inspiration.
Okay, right, so next is the dragon humanoid thing. Right, it staggers to its feet using, does it have to use disengage action to stand up without getting hit?
It provokes an attacker opportunity, doesn't it?
Sorry?
Provokes an attacker opportunity, doesn't it?
And it uses half its movement, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There are feats that allows them to.
There's a thing. Yeah, there's a thing. Yeah, it makes a check on it. Sorry, I should know this. Where is it? Combat options. Standing up from prone. Right. Okay. So it's right. Fair enough. Where's your character sheet gone? Stupid thing. So it'll be a check. Normal. Okay. Right. It yeah. It provokes an attack of opportunity then standing up. It stands up and provokes it.
Blue Higher go first because his dexterity is better.
Dead off.
That miss, you can have a go.
Yeah, you missed it.
Ow. Smack. 10 points of damage, Phil.
Sorry?
Smacked it for 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay. Right, it staggers, blood flying off it. Will you strike it round its jaw, across the jaw?
Looks like you'll go a go, Ovald.
Right.
Oh.
this is a normal attack, isn't it? It's not advantage.
No.
Oh,
Oh, God.
it's going to be
Finish
very, very
him.
dead.
Oh, nice. Get over here.
That is 14, 22 points of damage.
Okay, right, you lunge forward with a spear and ram it straight through its skull. It sort of sticks there for a while and then slides off the tip of your spear to the floor, very dead.
Nice.
Nice shot.
Get over here.
Right. Just to give you a feel, we did about 100 and something points of damage to it.
I'm going to turn to that desk where Henwen was, Phil.
Okay,
So
Oops.
there, and just have a look at whatever she was messing around with. Because I've got a bad feeling if we leave that going.
See if we can turn it off.
okay,
Yeah.
so the several of the pipes and tubes converge on various parts of this alchemical equipment on one of these tables, and central to that is like a valve.
I'll see if I can remember which way she moved the valve when she was in front of me.
Okay, you can make an intelligence check, I guess. Is not quite the right noise for an intelligence check.
It
Okay,
might be.
right. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, she turned it clockwise.
I'll turn it the opposite direction then.
Okay, right. You turn the valve, and eventually it will turn it as far as it'll go. And as you watch, the fluid starts to drain away from the globe suspended above the room, and the fluid, the vats become less and less agitated, and the lightning recedes, and the room goes strangely quiet.
I don't like to think what would have happened if they'd have woken up.
No.
Did you say there was a live person on the table?
There was, yes, the one that's
Still groaning.
yeah, the one that's groaning and has had all the skin removed.
Not the one I turned pink then.
Sorry, it's the
Not
one
the
on
one
the
I turned pink.
oh,
I trot over to see if I can help them out.
The skin back on.
I like to light a torch, the one I've been holding.
okay,
Just drop it where I am.
uh-huh.
But Foot's got a light, hasn't it?
Just lit this end of the room.
Okay,
Right.
I
no
think it
problem.
might be easy for us to say this, but I don't think he can see anything. I think it must be pitch black for him. Is it not?
For who?
It is
For Cade, it must be really dark, if not
pitch
anything.
black. I can't see anything around me. 20 feet away, I can see.
Yeah.
You can see that, and you can see so he's stood in darkness, but he can see all this. This is all
Right.
illuminated.
But I like to lit where I'm standing.
Yep. Okay, we can add a torch there, no problem. Bum, 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 bum. Just put it to the side of you, just for convenience sake. And that is a torch, and that will have, let's say, yellow, the orangey light, no yellow. And that's 20, 40. Boom. There you go.
Okay. And I move, to the corner. I'm searching the room.
Okay, so for Fook, you move over to the body on the northern table, But unfortunately, the poor individual on the table has expired.
Okay. Could keep him, and I could speak with Dead with him later. He's probably going to be more helpful than Henwen.
Okay,
I
what?
mean, is he human?
Sorry, go on.
Is he human? Was he human?
Yeah, looks like he was human. Yeah, looks like they were both human.
Was is Henwen's hobby anywhere?
No.
That's what I was thinking.
Hmm.
Check the desk. There were some papers and books there. You might be able to figure out what they were doing.
I think we need to gather these for Scaring, don't we?
Scarron can come fetch them his fucking self. I'm not carrying all this shit back to town. He can come take a look. He said he wanted to see what we found. Never said anything about carrying all the shit back to him.
So what's
Just out
everybody
of
doing?
interest,
Go on.
Or Henwen.
I'll ask Cade. I'll say what happens to a familiar once a wizard dies.
If it's a spell one, they just disappear. If it's some other, means, they can hang around. A normal wizard's familiar get 1 HP. If it's you summon it by a spell. However, he's not a wizard, isn't he? Or she wasn't a wizard. She was something else, like a cleric or something.
Well, we know she were a druid
Yeah.
Druid.
because
Oh.
from the notes that we found, one of her mentors was that other druid that we encountered.
Belak.
And did she kept
sure
turning into different animals as well. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what calling
how
more.
her familiar works, and we still haven't encountered Dyson, so Dyson might be around.
Well, we haven't seen any other exits, have we? This is the terminal of the passageway, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we haven't searched the room yet, have we?
No.
So let's search the room and gather all the papers.
Yeah, good idea.
Checking out Henwen's body fill.
Okay.
Well.
Okay, so hold on, let's go. So Luhai is checking over Henwen. What's Cade doing?
Cade is lighting another 2 torches, throwing one here to the north and one to the south, where Taki is.
Okay.
So I'm trying to lit, the room, somewhere at the middle edges.
Okay.
And I'm searching the room. I'm looking for, trapdoor, hidden entrance, whatever.
Where are you searching? The entire room or one particular spot?
Yeah, entire room.
Okay, right. That will take some time. That's fine.
I know.
Yep, that's fine. And what's what's the Fook doing?
Well, after checking out the dead bodies, things here seem to be calm. Henwen's clearly dead and being doubled over. I want to go back out to the passage. I'm trying to move myself. And I want to see if that dead end really is a dead end.
Okie dokie.
So I'll sort of see if I can find if this corridor because it just seems weird. It just seems weird that if you and I'm not trying to metagame. It's just if you had a passage that led to a big room like this, you wouldn't put in the effort to add on an extra 20 foot of passage if it didn't do something.
No, if it wasn't.
Does that make sense?
No, yes, it would. If it would be excessive if it didn't serve a purpose.
Yeah, so I'm trying to suss out whether there's a hidden exit here, and then I'll just work my way back up to see if this 10-foot wide passage has anything else
Okay.
to it.
Righto. What's Luhai? Oh no, what's Orbol doing?
I'm going to check out this wall, this west wall.
Oh, you're going to do that. So right, okay.
Yeah,
And
check
what's
the passages, etc. doors.
and what's tackling doing?
I am going to examine one of these big glass balls.
I wondered when somebody be paying be interested in them. Okay, right. So Henwen doesn't have a great deal on her. She's a pouch, a money pouch with some coins in that amount to about 15 platinum pieces and about 50 gold pieces.
15 plat, 15 gold.
15 platinum and 50 gold.
Gold, nice.
She's got a pouch with some just worthless spell components in. And she's also got a staff, which is made of human bones that are wired together.
Have you seen this before?
Yes, she had it. She had it when she was at Ossington. But that aside, she has nothing else.
It really her.
It looks like it, yeah.
She's never without that hobby though, is she?
Not usually.
I wonder if it's hanging around in the room somewhere up above.
Can it turn invisible?
Who knows? Okay, so tackling, examining the bodies in the vats. You see they appear to have once to have been human or humanoid, various kinds of humanoid, and they've been subjected to some kind of surgical procedure, presumably augmented by magical transformations or some that's forced some kind a series of mutations. As you look closer at some of the into some of the vats, you recoil with disgust and horror as you recognise some of the faces as belonging to some of the foul humans that fled Ossington.
Oh, took him with him. Is there anything else of note?
No.
It's really a loaded question.
Make of it as what you will.
Can we assume that all six are the same?
Yeah. So going
Okay.
from yeah. So this is what you've seen going from tank to tank.
Yeah, okay.
I can show
I
you a
will.
picture of what they generally look like.
Yeah.
Let's see, where is it? I mean, this is just like a standard one. There's variations on the theme, but there you go.
Yucky.
I'm impressed you recognised anyone.
Yeah, like I say, it's a
Very good
generic.
point.
It's a generic picture. There's that's more or less that's what you know. There's variations on a theme, and the fates some of them look more human than others.
While everybody's inspecting the outskirts of the outside of this room, I will, look around the inside of here.
Okay,
Just
so
what I
you
was
and
saying.
Cade are searching the inside.
Mhm.
For Fook and Obald are essentially searching that corridor out there. What's Lu Hai doing?
A way to disable this control.
Disable what? Sorry, what the that valve?
These controls. Controls, yeah.
You could smash them, whether that disable them or not.
It'd stop them working, won't it?
Maybe. Well, probably, yeah. I suppose it's stop them working, yeah.
You could just overload them all.
I'll do that.
Do what? Sorry.
Disable it, smash it, wherever, destroy it.
But you're just going to break the valve. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So it can't be used.
Radio. Okay, so can Cade and Obald and Fafouk and Tackling make a perception roll
No.
Is that it?
then? Oh,
Oh
wow.
my god.
Look at mine. Look at mine.
Okay, so nobody finds anything. You can continue on to the next part of the room and the next part of the corridor, so you can make another roll. Oh, just out of interest, where is Cade and Tackling starting in the room, and are they going clockwise or anti-clockwise around the room?
I would probably go clockwise because
Okay.
more CD.
I go anti-clockwise.
Okay, and where you starting?
I was
from
at
the
6.
entrance.
From the entrance, radio. Okay.
6 to this right now.
So
Oh.
another series, yeah. So if you haven't rolled one, roll
The
again.
rolls.
Ah, no, that's I don't want that perception.
Okay, so again, what was that? Again, nobody finds anything.
Okay, I like to cast detect magic as a ritual, and I walk around the room after again.
Okay, so you've not finished searching you've not searched the entire room yet, by the way.
Oh, okay, sorry. I meant after we
Right,
finished.
okay.
And we don't find anything.
So Fafouk and Obal can do their last one. That'll be this next one will be the third one will be the last one. Cade and Tackling, that'll get you about halfway around the room. So you've got this will be a third one. There'll be another 3 checks to make.
Oh, okay.
So Fafouk and Obald, you find nothing. Cade, you find nothing. Tackling, you find nothing. Luhai, you wreck the control mechanism on the desk. What are you doing now?
Is there some notes to read?
There is a bundle of notes and books and notebooks and things. Yeah.
There's more upstairs in the other rooms.
No, there's nothing like that upstairs.
Oh, I thought you said
that?
we passed through one room. There was a piles of notes and books
No.
and stuff.
No, piles of clothes and
Okay.
personal effects.
Have a look at some other titles on these books.
There's no titles on them. They're all handwritten. Appear to be like notebooks and journals.
Can I check those books and just do an arcana check? What kind of?
I finishing searching the room.
I mean, I think it's part of the room.
Yeah, well, we're checking for secret things at the moment. You can by all means you can break off. You can stop doing what you're doing and do that instead.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna move.
Do you want me to check the books or shall I just carry on?
There's no hurry for the books. I think rather search for any other parts of the facility.
Okay, good call. So I just carry on with the room. Please.
Okay, so a 4th roll from Cade and Tackling. And what's Fafouk and Obal doing?
I'm moving down to this bottom corner film where I've just moved my character.
Okay.
I want to check down here. It
Okay.
looks like there's something behind that.
Okay.
That glass thing.
Right, what's Fafouk doing?
Just heading up to make sure no one's sneaking up on us.
Okay.
And I'll check the walls as I go.
Okay, so it'll be another perception check then.
Wow. Struggling here.
Okay, so nobody finds anything apart from Obald finds a hidden doorway behind the vat in the southeast corner.
I don't know if it's supposed to be that way, Phil, but it on the map
Yeah, I know.
it has a doorway there.
Yes.
That's what made me have a look.
Yeah. It's all right. It's meant to.
All right, okay.
It's just if you're observant.
I'll point that out to everyone. So there's a hidden door over here behind this vat.
Do you call me back?
Well, I'll tell everyone in the room.
I
So I'm
shout
assuming
after
someone
you.
would call you back.
I shout after you. Where are you? We might find something here. Might found something here.
Is
I'll
it
check this.
easily openable, Phil, or is it?
Yeah. It's it's easily openable.
I'll check
check
it
my
for
account.
traps
Go on.
first.
Whoa.
Right.
So what? Sorry. What was that? What we're tackling doing? Sorry. What did Dan say?
I'm just going to check this corner anyway, just 'cause I'm here.
Okay. You can make a perception roll.
Shall I do one for traps as well?
Yep.
Do you need a hand?
Probably.
Or do you want to roll with advantage then?
Okay, neither of you find anything. No more, nothing hidden in the northeast corner, and no apparent traps on this this poorly hidden door in the southeast corner. Luhai, you're just quickly looking over these notes. It appears to be Dyson's, all of Dyson's experiment notes on his experiments and research, as well as a series of communications. The only problem is they appear to be written. They're not totally legible. They appear to be written in some kind of code.
What does that helmet do? Is it just spoken languages?
Yeah.
No,
So,
it's
yeah.
both usually, but it doesn't decipher codes. It just gives you the language it was in.
Yeah.
Right.
You can use an action to cast comprehend languages.
But that
Yeah.
doesn't decipher codes either. It'll tell you, it'll let you.
These, comprehend languages. The spell doesn't decode secret messages in a text.
Yeah.
So basically, it doesn't work on that. I was just checking that already.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it'll let you know what language it's written in if it's not written in if you don't recognise the language, so long as that language itself isn't, so long as it's not written completely in a code. So
Yeah.
so something that's like a numerical code, it won't help you. Something that's written in a code but written in, say, Elvish, you'll be able to tell it were written in Elvish, but you won't be able to decipher it. It'd just
I
be
will.
gibberish written in Elvish.
I'll open the door then cautiously, Phil.
Okay.
The one behind this vat.
Yep.
I'll use the comprehend languages helmet and see what it actually is.
So some's written in Common and some's written in Draconic.
Is it coded, or is it the fact that we couldn't read it because nobody knows Draconic?
So it's written, it's gibberish. You can't, there's
Yeah,
words,
okay.
but it don't make any sense.
No problem.
Some of Dyson's stuff, some of Dyson's journals are written in Common.
But still gibberish.
No, not all of it.
Oh, okay.
We found Eric. Can we see what his last entry is?
It's not. It's not like a diary. They're like paper. It's like papers detailing his experiments.
It's not chronological.
No. So it's not like a diary or a journal in that sense. It's a record of his experiments. But it'll take quite some time to dig through it all anyway. But you can easily like stuff it in the back, carry it away with you.
Well, I'll do
Which
that then.
means grab it.
Sorry.
I'll grab everything and stick it in my bag.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
Well, I've just moved into there to see what I can see.
Yep. So Obald disappears through the door in the southeast corner. What's everybody else doing?
I watched that door.
Okay.
I
What's
shot after him. Are you okay?
Yeah, doesn't seem to be any traps.
Okay, I go after him.
okay? It's pitch black.
Oh. I slap my forehead. Go back for one of the torches, or maybe two of them. And I
Okay.
bring them down with me.
Okay.
The burning torch.
Yeah.
For the doorway, Phil.
Okay. One moment. Oops. Why not just copy it? That was stupid. There you go. Okay, Luhai goes through the doorway. Tackling going as well. Tackling going as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to drag you through. You can't do it.
No.
So everybody disappears, leaving Fook in this lab.
I'm trying to get through the door.
Oh,
but
you
I
can't.
see
Yeah, it's all right. I'll have to drag you through. You can't get through it. It's blocked. I have to. Oops. Oh dear. Yeah, straight through the wall now.
I'm off. I'm off.
You just wandered straight through the wall.
Are you in a rush? Are you in a rush?
Okay. So,
Suggest
you've
me and Lou High going at the front again.
So you find yourselves in such a partially natural but tunnel, but it's obviously been widened and worked at some point in the past. It's partially blocked in places by tree roots that grow through, force their way through cracks in the rock. Right, as you walk into them, they suddenly animate and grab hold of you.
Do they wait until we're all
No,
in the room?
no. As soon as Obald moves into the first in amongst them, so you make a strength save.
Strength. There you go.
Okay, right. You manage to pull, wrench yourself free of them, but every 5 feet you move, they try and grab hold of you again. So you have to make a strength check for every 5 foot that you move through, unless you've got
Well,
some
Chop
other.
them down.
Can I just get my
Okay.
short sword out and hack it?
Whoa.
How about Cade just firebolts them all until the tunnel's clear?
Well, we have two burning torches, in my hand. I hand them out, and you just, poke them a little bit. They won't grab you after.
Okay, so you move forward again. So what's somebody else doing?
Not moving forward again after that second one, Phil.
Oh, you're not moving forward again. Sorry, you're moving back.
No.
Oh.
I'll just hack at the ones near me
Okay.
with my
I
short sword.
What?
I burn them with the torch, and I hand the torch to anyone else who.
Okay, right. As you approach them with the torch, they recoil and retreat away from it.
See, they don't like fire. I look at Obo. Do you want my torch? I mean, one of them.
Yeah, I think I might have to.
Does anyone else has got any torches?
No, because I don't need
I've
them.
got some torches.
Okay, I recommend lit them, please.
Well, I've got a tinderbox, so I can help light them, but I ain't got a torch.
I've got
Is there a
one torch.
Is there enough torches to go around everyone?
I've got one.
Lit it.
I mean, are these living things?
Mercy.
Can I cast Sacred Flame on them, for instance?
You could select them as a target.
Cool. I'll just keep doing that then. Sacred Flame, just keep working at them.
Okay, right. It takes a while because you can only target like small. There's a lot of them, but you can do that. The rest, meanwhile, move past. Are able to move past them easily by just brandishing the torches.
Okay, I'll stick close to the people with torches.
Okay, so everybody just moving through.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not. They don't present a problem when you now. As long as you brandish the torches towards them, they stay away.
How wide is this, cave or tunnel, please?
You can see how wide it is.
So it's like
5, 10,
20 feet.
15, 20 feet wide.
Okay, and how high is the cave?
How high is it? It's about 15 foot tall.
Okay. I think we need to spread out a little bit.
Okay, ahead of you, off to the side, it opens up and there's like water. There's water. You can smell the salt from it. It's seawater
Uh,
that laps.
Is this going to be a bottom of cliff?
Yeah, he just escaped again. Cheat you out.
Yeah, so feel free to move yourselves along and explore away. Oh, kid falling in the water.
Oh,
It's laggy.
Sorry, I thought that was the wall.
I thought that was wall too.
That's a water. Okay.
Blue Eye staying behind.
Trying to move. It's
Those
lagging
eyes
like hell.
This high is trying to have a quiet shit.
There you go. Whee! Whoa.
Which way do we go?
It's your Windows XP computer, Lee.
XP.
Oh, Fafu, run to the water.
Oh, is that water? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I can't make it out. Okay. So, is there any tunnel down here?
No, it's a dead end.
That's
Just
dead
with
end.
5 roots and stuff for this filling that one, so I'm assuming it's soil as well.
Guy with torches need to come back to help chase away these roots from me.
Oh, I've got one.
Ah, okay, cool. Oh, hello. We have a boat. Is that stairs or a dead end
A
there?
dead end.
You didn't want to move up there, Lenny. I've gone the other way.
Okay, so there's a rowboat tied up at the side, at the edge of the
We've been next
water.
to the rowboat now.
How long's it been there, do you think?
It's quite new.
Oh,
And ahead you can see over here. You can see sunlight shining, coming from a tunnel, and you can hear the sound of waves.
is this a dead end?
Yep,
ahead
dead
of us?
end. Yeah, dead end. Yeah.
So there must have been a couple of boats.
Is there any other mooring? I mean, anything else to tie a boat? How is this boat fixed there?
It's just like secured with with a rope and an iron spike hammered into some cracks in the
Okay, are there any more iron spikes?
No, just the one.
Is this a
Me.
natural cave or is this a worked cave?
It's both. It looks natural, but there's also signs of it's some point in the distant past. It's been widened and worked. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we need to search the boat. Is anything inside the boat?
No. Other than some oars, there's nothing.
So where is Dyson then?
Looks like he's legged it and Henwen stayed behind to try and delay us.
Yeah, but he left his research behind. He wouldn't do that, would he? So
Yeah, but he might
might-
have gone last night when Henwen first dashed in there.
Mhm.
The only other place I could think it could be would be the chapel. But I don't really want to go back in that graveyard.
But
If it had gone
search
though,
that. We need to search that because I don't think so. He left everything behind. He would gather his belongings.
Or
So
simply he's off doing something else and is only expected back tomorrow or something.
yeah, so we should hang around, and we should check the chapel as well, because I don't think so. He ran away. He's around or coming back.
if it had gone, the boat wouldn't have been here, would it?
Yeah, but there might be two boats.
Also, one of them can teleport, can't they?
Yeah. So I think we need to go back to that laboratory, and we need to destroy everything.
Well, how about the monks with water breathing go explore out to see where the sea cave comes out?
I mean, you can use the boat if you wanna
There you go,
explore.
water breathing. Just hop in.
Yeah. Water breathing goes on every midday until further notice. So we have it running at the moment.
Try that.
So what are you doing? What's everybody doing?
So you lot stay here. I'll leave my pack here. Just swim out towards that light. See
Okay.
what there is.
Might as well use a boat.
Why don't you use the boat?
I mean,
Oh,
if you know how to use a boat, of course.
I don't think I would know how to use a boat. It's not something I've had to do myself.
It's only a rowboat.
It's not that difficult.
I'll try that then.
Okay.
Make sure you come back soon. Don't go exploring. Just have a look and come back.
Yeah, just go out towards the tunnel,
Okay.
see where it leads and what's out.
Who's doing that? Is that Obald and Lou High, or who's doing that?
Me and
Probably
Obold
two
will
of
go.
us. Yeah, two of us, because one can keep an eye out while one's rowing.
Okay. And what's everybody else doing while Obald and Lou High? Ooh, bloody hell! Wrong window.
I can't put myself in the boat. It's all slightly off.
Whoa! There you go. Boom.
I'll row. Leave Lou High to keep an eye out.
What kind of check is a row check?
Be athletics.
So you want someone with high strength. Maybe Liz High should put his gauntlets on.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I will swap then. You row and I'll keep an eye out.
Put me on something and row.
Okay. Right. Unfortunately,
I'll sit down with some light and take a look at these notes of Dyson's with Tacklin and Cade, see if we can make head or tail of it.
Okay.
Yeah, one of us should be on lookout, just in case Dyson turning up from behind us. I don't want to get surprised.
Yeah, good thinking.
And actually, I like to cast alarm around us as a ritual.
Okay, so you, Obald and Luhai, you row along this passageway. Narrow. It's quite narrow. And it takes a little bit of effort to stop as a like rowboat keeps crashing into the sides. But you soon come out at the foot of the cliffs below, almost directly below the tower above.
Mhm.
It's once you're out of the tunnel though, it's much harder to control the boat, and there's a lot of rocks around, so you wonder if it's perhaps safer to go back rather than try and navigate it out here.
We'll go back.
Okie dokie. Right. So you go back.
Ignore the roll to hit and damage. I'm just trying something.
Righto. Right. So where were we? Okay. So like I say, it'll take some time to actually to go through the papers fully, but the ones that you can read, which is Dyson's research. Dyson's research that's written in mainly written in common. There's some stuff that's a bit that's not immediately decipherable. But yeah, it contains a brief look through. It contains his research right back to right back to Ossington, and where how his content and his sort of continued his research beyond that, and it appears to be trying to create some kind of dragon half breed.
Okay, was he trying to do this already in Ossington, or is
No,
it a new kind of research
yeah,
here?
it's new, something new.
Okay, does it have anything in the writings, the
It
notes
might
about
do,
what
but like I
what?
say, to get details, you'll have to read it in detail, and that'll take some time.
Oh, okay, sure.
But just having a brief, flick through, yeah, that's the general gist of it.
Okay, sure. So I think we need to destroy his experiment, all that room and all the wires and liquid and all the corpses, just to mess with him for a start. And he can't. It would take him ages to start again, and we need to check that cemetery as well, because he might be hiding there.
Yeah.
Because if he was outside in the chapel, I'll have heard us blast the door to bits to get in the first place.
Well, I think we do have an agreement with the chap to hand over all the stuff we find.
Yeah.
So we can't really destroy it if we're handing it over, can we?
I don't think he means the literature. I think he means the experiments, so the glass tubes and shit.
Yeah, but wasn't the agreement?
Yeah, he wanted to see the stuff. So he's not going to be. He might not be very happy if you destroy it. Of course,
Destroy it all.
that's up to you. Up to you.
So do you wanna just keep it like that, and he just comes back and starts doing his dirty business again?
One thing I'm thinking of is the guy that we got on the ship. I forgot his name. The one with the eye, the
Do again?
octopus swarm.
Oh, Kelvin Ashglade.
Weren't he being chased by Scarlet Brotherhood?
Yeah.
So something that immediately pops into my head is maybe this guy could be Scarlet Brotherhood if we didn't already know that. Maybe they're kind of looking for, I don't know, some kind of supernatural superpower. A la the Nazis.
Well, in this particular world, we already have superpowers.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess.
I suspect can't imagine what people would be using this for, but Skerrin probably already knows what Eli is. He's interested in the stuff. Can the stuff be used for good or for evil? I mean, these are general discussion points. For Fook is less concerned about that and more concerned, well, we did kind of say we'd give it, but if push comes to shove and you guys say we destroy all the stuff, fine.
I think everything can be used for evil. Everything.
You just say it got destroyed in a fight, couldn't we?
Yeah, and we hand over the papers and they do whatever they want with the papers.
As far as I'm concerned, it's not that stuff upstairs is against not just like our laws that we follow. It's against the laws of nature. It's not
Yeah.
supposed to be. It's not supposed to happen. So I would vote that we would destroy what's upstairs. He can have the notes. He can have the writings, but that upstairs needs to be destroyed.
I agree. The druid
Yes,
this
I
is
agree.
unnatural.
I don't like.
I had an agreement though with him. Shook on the
Well,
agreement.
Yeah, he can have all the papers. He can have all the writings, as far as I'm concerned. But those abominations upstairs need to go. I don't want him reading all the papers and then finding out how to restart that upstairs and then just restarting it on a whim.
I
I
don't
wouldn't
think
want
he's
anyone to have that.
I think we have a moral duty to destroy evil, like this. How about if we just let the liquids out? Just turn the taps on.
There's don't forget there's also the matter of why Sildar sent you here in the first place, because they had the Watchers a vested interest in learning what Dyson was up to as well. Because if you remember, there was talk of like corruption and some kind of conspiracy.
Yeah.
Which is why they were they were keen to keep tabs to find out, which is why they sent you down here in the first place.
I think that the
Wait.
notes we need to review first ourselves. We need to try and decipher them.
And if worst case scenario, we ask Sildar, could sending to him, couldn't we, and just say we've been in touch with this guy.
Well,
That'll be tomorrow.
we asked him the question last time, who's Skerrin?
And he said he was going to get back to us.
It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, before we give him anything, then we should probably hear from Sildar, shouldn't we? That would make more sense.
You can always send him a message and ask him.
But
How
I'd
long's it
suggest
been,
we
or-
look through the material first
Yeah.
before going back.
There's no harm in us knowing, is there?
No.
Are we gonna leave the cemetery and the chapel, or are we, dealing with that as well?
I'm just worried that there's something that we don't want to face after that thing moved under the ground towards us last time, whatever it was. I don't know
Well,
whether
we
Henwen summoned it or whether it's something that's there all the time, or
for some reason, I was under the impression it were a carpet of Hobbyer. But I guess we didn't really get that far, did we?
Weren't
No.
Hobbyer.
Okay.
Still need to get out of the chapel, don't we?
Yeah, we do need to check out the chapel. But it's how to get there.
I mean, how to get there.
Got to go through the graveyard. I don't particularly want to go through the graveyard.
Oh,
until we know for certain that whatever was there last time isn't still there.
There was always the fear that we got Dyson and Henwen to deal with, as well as the 3 great big trees, and then whatever were inside the graveyard. Now, we've got rid of Henwen, so that's kind of one thing knocked off. The 3 trees are gone, so that's 2 things knocked off. Maybe we should be cautious about the graveyard, but still approach it. I don't see any harm in having a look. And if it goes south, we just bail. In my humble opinion.
I agree with that with you.
Everything that we got stacked up against us was bad at the time because we were walking into an unknown. At this moment in time, we've kind of cleared a few of them backlogs off, haven't we?
What do we want to do? Head back upstairs and take a look at the chapel?
Yeah.
I want to have a look down here, Phil. First of all, has anyone else had a look down here?
A lot of people
Yeah.
moving down there. I couldn't see anything.
I just want to check that area out,
Okay, you can
just to be
check
on the
if you want.
safe side.
Yeah.
Can I make
Are
a
you
suggestion?
helping for folk?
Yeah, absolutely.
Lower that down.
I was going to say, can I make a suggestion? Could we cast alarm on the ship, the boat, just in case anybody comes back? How long does that last? And is it like a...
With the alarm, you have to stay inside.
Ah, okay.
So once I leave, the spell, ends in.
Oh, so you're not actually... Right, okay, fine.
I
I
thought
misunderstood.
alarm acted remotely. Just give me a sec. Just triple checking.
Oh, is that what? Yeah. No, there's nothing. There's nothing there. Oh, bold.
All right.
Oh no, you are right. Sorry.
1 mile.
I have to be 1 mile from the alarm when it's being casted, so I can leave the area. Yes, right. Sorry, I was wrong. Okay,
So we
yeah.
don't find anything, do we, Phil? Planting
No.
about?
No.
Okay, it's a good call. Let's cast alarm on the boat and leave it, and we check out the cemetery and the chapel. And we decide after this what we're gonna do with the laboratory.
Yeah. Is that what
So
you're
we're
doing?
checking out,
Sorry, go
so
on.
we're checking out the chapel first, or we're taking out the experiment first?
No. Cast alarm on the boat, go back and check the cemetery and the chapel. And we might come back to deal with the laboratory, or we might leave it. Don't know yet.
Well, Luhai's disabled it anyway, so it's not like it's going to be kicking back into effect immediately.
Yeah, he messed with the valve,
Uh-huh.
so therefore it's not operational.
Okay, so we head back up to the surface then.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're heading back up to the surface and heading over to the graveyard and the chapel.
Yeah, I did cast alarm on the boat.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so you return to the surface and cautiously make your way over to the cemetery towards the chapel. So as you get closer to the cemetery, you notice there's something different about it, but it takes a moment for you to realise what it is. So while the cemetery was overgrown, now it's all and it still is overgrown. Most of the undergrowth is gone.
You mean dead, cleared, burned?
Gone.
As in Henwen cast something on it, potentially.
Ah, right, okay.
So it's the looks like things have been like as you get closer, it looks like things have been uprooted, but it's almost completely like I said, the graveyard cemetery is still like derelict and overgrown, and there's ivy and stuff everywhere. But most of the like brambles and things that like covered everything is just gone.
Like the grass and brambles and weeds, etc., all that sort of thing.
No, so grass and stuff is still there. But all the like brambles and things, the sort of um, underbrush, it's all gone, and it's almost as if somebody's uprooted it, but so nobody could have. No, it wouldn't have been
Well,
possible for somebody to uproot it all and move it.
I
Well,
mean, it looks like it's just been turfed with the brambles and the grass.
So yeah, so all the brambles and things, the ground's disturbed as if as if they're being uprooted and pulled out.
Yeah,
Okay,
like I say, it just looks like it's been turfed across the top of everything.
okay, are the graves still there?
Yeah, everything else is still there. So
I wonder if Henwen did some druid shenanigans, either maybe animate plant life or some kind of plant spell, or twig blights. Were twig blights rooted and then they unrooted and then walked, or were twig blights
they,
already like?
they do root themselves, yeah.
So maybe they activated a bunch of twig blights and just got up out of the ground and walked off. Or we've seen that happen, haven't we, before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with Henwen dead, I mean, I assume her body's still in there, whereas we went up past.
Yep, it was. Yep.
Do you want to drag a body up out of the tower?
Why would we do that?
Make sure she's dead. No? Okay, that's fine.
I think she's dead enough.
Right, I suppose we head over to the chapel to take a look cautiously through the graveyard because we saw some weird things happening there.
Hang on. Didn't you wanna speak to Henwin when she was dead? With a spell?
Oops.
No,
Yeah,
it was the other bloke. The one that was alive and then died.
So would your spell not do any good with regarding Henwin? Could we find out any information?
She wouldn't speak. She's hostile, isn't she?
Yeah. If the dead person was your adversary, they can refuse to answer or just mislead you.
Okay, so it's not working. That's fine. I didn't know. It's okay. So let's
No, it's a good question.
So yeah, it
But
doesn't.
it's still going to be hanging around. I don't have the spell memorized because I was expecting combat, so it'll have to be tomorrow for sending and for speak with dead and
Yeah.
stuff.
So speak dead doesn't like force. It doesn't coerce the person to do what you want them to do.
Okay.
It's still the same person with the same allegiances and anyway.
Talking bollocks.
It'd
She was
be-
talking bollocks last night, weren't she?
Yeah.
Oh, so we should check out the cemetery and the chapel.
Okay, so yeah, cautiously you move across the cemetery and enter the ruins of the chapel. Much like the tower, there's very little that remains of it, and it doesn't take you long to search it from one end to the other. And it's empty. There's no sign of anybody else here. The only thing that they do find is a replica of the shrine from Ossington that Henwen must have built.
All right.
Okay, if I cast detect magic, is anything turning up?
No, it's not magic. She's just recreated the shrine of the night with a little sort of dedication to each of the 9 gods that were honoured in the temple at Ossington.
With all the ramblings.
I meant for the whole chapel.
No, nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing.
Definitely gonna destroy that shrine thing. I kick it apart.
Some of them they're not all evil gods.
Oh, they are not.
No.
It's usually not a good idea to do stuff like that anyway.
Yeah.
They're all
Any basement to this
No.
chapel?
nothing.
Cool.
No,
Well,
the gods represented are all neutral. Some of them are neutral evil, but so they're just like all neutral. So neutral, pure neutral, neutral good, neutral evil.
yeah.
So what
She's
do you
in
wanna do, guys? Then, I mean, can you check the graves? You know, is any of them fresh?
No,
You know, freshly
no,
buried, right?
no. The decades, if not older.
What was the chapel originally for? Which deity? Do we know?
No, there's nothing to identify who it was dedicated to.
Okay. Well, I think our job here is done. So, what do we do about the experiment?
I'm all for breaking them glass vats.
The druid in me also says the same.
I think we just let the liquid out, and you know that will dissolve in the ground. We leave the rest of it.
Unless you want to make a sideline in brewing up crystal meth.
Sorry, didn't catch that.
Something
On there?
illegal. If you
Yeah,
guys are listening, we're
drugs.
just joking.
No, I didn't
I
get.
meant
I
as a
didn't hear what
joking.
he said. He said
We'll
something
make crystal
about.
meth. Yeah, crystal methamphetamine.
Okay, I'm not familiar with the subject, so fine. So what do you wanna do then? I mean, what is your idea?
Smash the vats.
Should we consult Sildar first?
That'll have to be after I've memorized sending.
It's fine. You know, we wait here. Camp.
I'm easy. I'm just trying to be open ended.
Yeah. Let's do that. We are not in a rush. Are we in a rush?
Well, you've put the alarm spell on, so we're gonna have to stay in the tower underneath anyway.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to camp above ground.
Well, within a mile.
How about we camp inside the laboratory? Or
Yeah, but
nearby?
if we're in the tower, if that alarm goes off, then we'll be quicker to respond instead of being nearly a mile away and having to come back.
Okay, so camp in the tower then.
Yeah, could just use a room with a cots.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I cast tiny hat spell, so we are safe and sound.
Okay. Okay. Right. So you haul up in one of the sub levels of the tower, and although you're a little on edge and nervous, the night passes without incident.
Okay.
And you can make adjustments for a long rest.
Okay. In the morning, I cast a sending to Sildar to tell him we are at Zeno. Sorry, what was the place is called? Zeno.
Xenopus's tower. Yeah.
So I say Zenopus's Tower, Henwen dead, stopped experiments transforming humans into dragons. No sign of Dyson.
Any update on Skerrin?
So I'll probably take a couple of castings of that ascending, then won't it?
Well, that's the first one anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, we asked about Skerrin last time. Well,
I think Scaring question mark could probably get away with one word, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
it's verbal, so
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Sildar replies, say, that a contact will be sent. Preserve anything you've found. and await further instructions. Remain in Saltmarsh. No word on Skerrin.
I relay the message to the rest. So yeah, you wanted the stuff preserved.
Okay,
There you
so
go. There's your answer.
so we leave it as it is.
Say again.
So we leave it as it is. Just go back to Saltmarsh.
Yeah, I mean, what I'd
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to do is head down to one of the dead bodies and cast Speak with Dead. One of the ones that were tied up and tortured, kind of thing. And so Speak with Dead with the one dead body, the one that was alive just as the combat started, and then the other one. And because you can't cast the same spell after 10 days, so you've got to split it. And then just ask our 5 questions of the dead bodies.
While we're doing all this, why don't Cade have a look over these notes and see if you can try and decipher the code?
Yeah. That's a good idea. I have a day, and yeah, I try to read them properly.
No, that's one of them dead bodies when Dyson left, or how long ago?
And make sense of it.
Well, we've got 5 questions. So, well, 10, 5 and 5. Then my 3rd level spells are Speak with Dead. Is it a ritual spell? I'm just double checking. No, in fact, it's not there. Sorry, it's not on my list of regular
Speak
used.
with Dead is one action.
Action.
No, it's not. It's not ritual.
No.
That's what I was thinking. So I can I've cast Sending, then Speak with Dead twice, and then I'm done with level 3 spells.
Yeah,
for
like
the day.
I said, that communication will probably take 2 sendings because it's only 25 words at each.
Yeah, but I got mine in 25 words.
Did you? Oh, did you count it? Oh, well done.
Yeah. And what you came back with was contact being sent.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
preserve what you
I thought you'd got. I miscounted then. I thought it gone over.
Oh,
20.
no.
Jolly good.
25 is, after practicing on Twitter, 25 words is an eternity.
Okay, so you're going to speak with the 2 corpses, and Cade's going to study the paperwork that you found.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so do the which corpse do you want to speak to first then?
The left one.
Okay.
That's the one with that was skinned.
Henwen's still down there when we go back.
Sorry, Henwen. Yep.
I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
So he's speaking to the skinned one first.
Yeah. This will be interesting. So, I mean, I'll ask a couple of questions unless you guys have specific ones you want to ask.
Does it know when Dyson left?
Yeah, that's the first one.
Does he know where he's gone to?
Okay, right. You ask the question, and there's silence for a while, and then the corpse begins to moan, and then scream and say, "Oh, the maelstrom! The souls! They're spinning around! It's like there's like a whirlwind of souls!"
Oh, that's not what I asked. Very rude.
Right. Every question you ask, you get variations on the theme or just gibberish till it fades away.
Well, That is unfortunate.
Hmm.
Right. So Cade, every time we ask the question of one of the corpses, we get told there's a maelstrom of souls spinning around. Variations of that, or just gibberish. That's it.
Sorry, what was the first thing? A male what?
Maelstrom. It's almost like a whirlpool,
Mm-hmm.
a storm, a
Yeah,
great,
yeah,
great storm. So, well, fuck.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what that means. I cannot
Well,
recognize any
fuck,
spell.
what fuck means, it's a very rude way to say two people having intercourse with each other.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you're gonna wait for Cade to go over these notes and books.
I think we should do that before we leave, just in case, something turns up in the note.
Yep. Good call.
Were you asking 5 questions of the other corpse as well?
Well, yeah, I would have tried both.
Okay, so asking questions of the second one. Again, it mutters incoherently at first for the first few times you ask it something, and then it begins to scream like in a high pitched voice, that it's been sucked into a mouth and being consumed, and then it's cut off.
Oh. Not nice. I suppose we wait for Cade then to spend some time on the notes. I mean, let's be clear. Sildar just said stay in Saltmarsh, so we can abandon this place and go back to town.
Yeah.
It's just up to us what we do with the materials. Also, if we go back into town, we might run into Scarron, who then demands the stuff.
Yeah, which is why I think we're better off staying out here until we've deciphered it first of all.
Yep.
So,
Okay, so
so I said they were going to send a contact, didn't they?
Yeah.
it
Yep.
did. So Cade spends the entire day and most of the evening going over the notes. So Dyson's research is the easiest to interpret because it's 90 over 90% is written in plain common. And like I say, it details his research into Ossington, that and the legends, and eventually his research that eventually led him to Ossington, and his discovering of the spell on the standing stones, and his experiments in creating foul humans, and how they murdered everybody else, that became a problem and got in the way. There's also mention of yourselves causing disrupting his research and thwarting his attempts to get you to wipe out the elves. And then it goes. Then some of it's a bit vague. Something about it appears to be referring to some superiors that aren't mentioned. Doesn't go into any detail, and they basically is commissioned to take his work and use that to try and resurrect a dead race of demonic half dragon hybrids.
Holy cow.
through using a combination of magical rituals, surgical procedures to promote and invoke mutations. And he refers to a material that he was given to further this research, that Dyson refers to as Gulfius.
Well, the tree, won't it? Undead tree.
Isn't that what was in the sunken citadel?
Yeah, that was the name of the tree. Yeah,
The Sunless Citadel.
yeah.
Sunless citadel.
There's also some information, he also mentions Henwen, and I can't see it at the moment. Just give me a moment. I can't read my own writing.
Does he refer, most importantly, does he refer to any rude song that he heard disparaging him and Henwen and the cat?
No, it does. It does make a series of derogatory comments about you and the rest of the party, though.
Terrible.
Didn't we burn that tree?
Yes. Right. So also Henwen has been continuing her own research, following on from work, like furthering her old master's experiments, which, as you already know, was Belak.
You know, Henvin had a stuff with these human bones. Is that magical?
It might be. It might not. Nobody's checked.
So we need to check that as well. I mean, I'm just thinking, sorry for the interruption.
So with regard the other stuff, that's all in code. You'll have to make an insight check.
Can I inspire?
Yeah, please.
Could I inspire Cade?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, so what you are giving me? Is it a D6 plus?
I sort of whispering Cade's ear, come on, you clever little halfling. I won't let anyone call you short again.
Plays a inspiring
So
tune.
1d6. So 1d6.
So, Phil, my divination roll was a 18, one of them.
Uh-huh.
My insight is +4, so that's 22.
Plus a 1d6, yeah.
Plus the 1d6. So 26.
26. Okay, right, fair enough. Right, so it keeps you up through the all the way through the night until dawn the next day, as you eventually hit on a way of deciphering the code. Basically, there is a series of communications from somebody or something called the Cathazar, which you've heard mentioned before. And it discusses so these communications date back like well over 6 months, probably maybe a year or more, and it essentially the cult is seem to be aware of a new disease that's spreading across the Flanness, although they believe it to be magical in nature rather than a natural disease, or in fact more like a curse. And they start, as the communications go on, they start referring to it as the death curse.
Because my master And does it have
something,
any?
according to the goes on, and something is absorbing and draining away the souls of the dead and also the resurrected. And this appears to be some kind of cult that Dyson and this Cathazar are involved with, and the cult has come to believe that this curse is something like the magic that lichers use to feed their philanthropies.
Okay, I wake up.
I'm not
Around.
finished.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought you did.
So,
Sorry.
so then there's a break in the communications while he's been apparently been waiting for further orders, and then it seems he received some orders to the cult has negotiated a meeting with a lich and Dyson, and that's where Dyson went. So Dyson went to meet a lich somewhere in the Dreadwood that the cult believes may be able to help track the source of the death curse, which they believe also threatens their great work. And that's the last of the communications.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Dreadwood.
I share this with the group. I wake them up. When I have this eureka moment. Someone just cut off.
Nope. Oh dear, somebody missed all that.
Yeah. So I share all this information with everyone, and we need to put our heads together what to do with it.
Do we know where the Dreadwood is, Phil?
The Dreadwood is a few days north of or the edge. Yeah, well, part of it is a few days north of Saltmarsh, which would explain why Dyson was sent. Dyson came here in the first place.
Sorry, chaps. I'm afraid I've got to go. But wow, lots of typing for me.
No, what a storyline, put together. It's brilliant. I love it.
So yeah, so you got so there's Dyson involved with a cult that's and Henwen, Dyson Henwen involved with a cult that's somehow connected to Belak and Gulthius, um, and also this talk of the death curse that's somehow connected to something to do with lichers, and the death curse which they think is endangering their great work, which is their main concern, whatever that may be. And of course, there's
Okay.
mention of the Cathazar again.
Before we go, can I cast detect magic on that stuff by Henwin?
Yes, it is magic.
Okay, so we need to
It is
find out what that.
imbued with conjuration magic.
Yes, so I mean it will take time, but we will
Yeah.
get to it. Okay. Thank you. That was great.
Okay, guys. So I guess that's the last installment until after the new year then.